Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another edition of the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where we think we know everything, but we don't know shit. What we do know, however, is that Sunday we should have won that fucking game. But you know what happened? Matt Eberflus took a dagger, stuck it right in our heart. Our own coach, Green Bay, did not beat us. They didn't. We won that game, just not on paper. But who cares about more victories, man? Gives a fuck about that. We want the W on paper. We want to brag. We want to gloat. We want to do all that. Speaking of bragging and gloating, yeah, we're going to have Cheesehead Mel in here. She might do a little bragging and gloating, but we want to get her thoughts on the football game. Cheesehead Mel is the Packers fan who's on every season. We're going to have her in here. And also, before we get into any Packers talk, we're going to have Melissa Schaup in here. She was honored for being a Chicago classroom legend. Yeah, we're going to ask her how the fuck did she get to be a legend. But it should be interesting. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. But, yeah, that game Sunday. Oh, God damn. We have so much to talk about. Our new offensive coordinator, how did the offense really look? Did they look that much better? I mean, they played better, but I mean, I'm not about to jump up and down and do cartwheels like, man, Thomas Brown is the savior. He put Caleb in some good situations, but he also put the offense in some bad situations too. So, yeah, anyway, this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get this party started.
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
These summer league games and they tell you about these new up and coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso, both when they are on the court, are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
And we are back. You know, there was one good thing. Well, actually, the second good thing, because the first good thing that happened Sunday was we saw Caleb develop. We saw it with our own eyes. We saw the difference between Thomas Brown and whatever the fuck, Shane Waldron. Yeah. So we saw the difference. It wasn't a huge difference, but there was a difference there. But the second thing was Devin Hester was honored on Sunday during halftime, being a Hall of Fame returner. Yeah, dude was he was something serious. So he deserved all of that. Also, it was Israel Adonijah's birthday. He had a celebration at his restaurant. I was lucky enough to get to go to that. It was a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of guys, a lot of football knowledge in that room, man. But a lot of disappointed faces. Because we should not have lost that game. Fuck! We should not have lost to Green Bay. We'll never break this. I don't know when we'll break this curse, man. We lose to Green Bay every fucking season for I don't know how long. I'm tired of that shit, man. We gotta beat these dudes. All right.
Hey.
Yes, I'm hating their ass. I'm hating them right now. I gotta calm down. What's up? Whew. All right, let me bring in my all-star team. Starting with my man, Stat Man. He knows every single stat from every single team since the 80s and 90s, basketball and football. My man JB. What up, JB?
What's going on?
Where's the energy at, man? Did you freeze? Damn, he must be having technical difficulties. So I guess let's go on to the next All-Star. Let's keep this party going. My man who usually has that Hawk talk, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not talking about any Black Hawks tonight. My man Frank the Tank.
I'm not freezing. Look at that. I got good internet. I'm good. What's up?
What up with you, man? How you doing?
I mean, it's good. It's good. I mean, yeah, some depressing shit on what happened this past weekend, but
it is, man.
I mean, I will say this. You say you noticed I noticed a big difference. I mean, unfortunately, I noticed a big difference, but unfortunately, it was still the same playbook. That's probably why a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I still saw the pitch to DeAndre when we shouldn't be doing that shit.
Yeah. But this is the thing what I saw, and you said it perfectly when you said the development of Caleb. Caleb developed in that game. He looked really good throughout and throughout. But the biggest thing that he did, and he did early, and it's what we have been saying on this show for weeks and weeks, was when he saw a lane in the first half of that game, he ran. And he got the first down. And once he started doing that consistently, you started seeing those pockets open up a lot more for him. He still missed some shots. All right. There's no question about that. And he's got to be more accurate on those. But I did see a lot of development. And the key thing was, yes, it was the same playbook. I only saw, I think, one wide receiver screen. So shout out on that one. It's still one more than I would like to fucking see. But
no, there were two. One didn't work. One didn't work, but
I know one didn't work. The other one was DJ Moore, and that one did.
He followed his blockers.
He
really
picked up a
good
solid game in that one. But also, big thing that we saw more Roshan.
Yes,
I mean, like that.
Not enough.
I'm not sitting here saying Roshan is better than Swift. I'm not saying that. I'm not dumb enough to say shit like that.
No, he's just different.
But the key thing is the change of pace when you're bringing both of them in separately every once in a while. It just keeps defenses honest. And that also opened up the game for Caleb. He started doing very well on those play actions. But I've said this before, and I know we always say this is a family show. But I swear to God, Vince Lombardi is blowing the football gods up there or something because we still can't beat these fuckers, and it is ridiculous.
I hate.
I can't even say how. Gay. Amen to that. Yeah. But how many times have we gotten that close to beating the Packers just to have something happen? Unbelievable.
Man. Hey, do you want to smack the shit out of Matt Pryor?
Why?
He let the guy who blocked the kick. He let him through.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, where was the leverage call that we got called on a few weeks ago? The center got blown up. You can't touch the center. That should have been a penalty. I saw a leverage where somebody got pushed up when he put that arm up too. There was a little bit of leverage there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I guess that's a downfall in having a giant, big-ass Pryor in there was that leverage gets a lot bigger. Right. It's a lot taller up there when they start using that. But
we shouldn't even been in that situation anyway.
Because what was that? What was that? A 46, 47-yard field goal?
46.
46-yard field goal? I mean, how many timeouts did we have? Did we only have one left?
I think we had two.
Did we have two left? We only had, all right. I see one I see background one saying right now. Okay, because I was saying I thought maybe we had two, and I would have ran the ball twice. Once called a timeout, ran the ball again. You're going to be that much of a little wimp and worry about fumbles?
After you've been taking chances all fucking day.
The guy is just an absolute clueless moron.
What up, Bullets?
Welcome back, JB. You good now?
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing. It was like I was talking and all of a sudden it just went away. But yeah, I echo some of the same sentiments that you all do. But there are other things where I see some eerie similarities to what was going on, where not only are we not taking advantage of places where we can, we're not closing.
No, yeah. That's been our issue with Eberflus for a long time.
And he's got the worst percentage in one-score close games.
Yep.
It's like 18, 20-some%. And then the next person, the next lowest is like 38%. So basically what that tells me is the man don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah. And he still has it's just the worst part.
It's no need to sugarcoat it anymore. Every week since he got this job, you went through that period like, okay, let him learn. And, we're going to tank and we're going to try to do this, and the third. Then it was, okay, let's see what Justin can do with a major number one receiver and a little bit more help. Then it's, okay, let's see what he can do with a real offensive coordinator and a real, quote-unquote, generational talent at quarterback. The outcome's been the same. He sucks. And there's nothing about him. There's nothing about him, in my opinion, that's worth salvaging or saving. He is not a leader of men. That's clear. 2, that whole playing scared, playing like not to lose and not to make a mistake. Where do you get off trying to have the troops and galvanize them to come back and just literally like, hey, let's rally behind this coach and try to make something out the rest of the season if he's making bonehead decisions?
That's some straight coward ball.
Coward. And although I will say this, I don't think the elevating of Thomas Brown was him. I think that was a Ryan Poles decision, right? And I don't believe that Matt Eberflus really wanted Thomas Brown to take that position because as you all may or may not know, Shane Waldron, Matt Eberflus, and Ryan Poles all have the same agent, former Bear Trace Armstrong. So it was kind of like one of those nepotism things. Like
Blues didn't want to fire him.
That's my point. He didn't want to fire him. He didn't want to fire Waldron, which is telling because now it's like Poles kind of was like, hey, either you get rid of him,
I'm getting rid of you,
or I'm getting rid of you.
And then that'll go too.
And then eventually he will go. But see, when you play that type of nepotism game, and Bullets, what happened? I just don't think Effie, hey, how you doing? Thanks for chiming in, Effie. We appreciate you. There's nothing that I look to this regime that gives me comfort in selecting the next coach. Nothing. And that's scary because now, although Thomas Brown had Caleb looking a little better.
Right, a little
bit. That even still gave me Luke Betsy vibes, like 13 passes or 12 passes, whatever it was, under 5 yards, still throwing the screens to DJ Moore. I've seen this picture before.
But, I mean, it is the same playbook. This might just be the Waldron playbook, which I don't like, obviously, but
But in every playbook, there are tweaks and alterations that you can make.
Oh, we hope.
I personally don't feel that whatever's in his playbook should not take away a certain brand of football.
Agreed on that. I agree 100% with you.
If you're just going every single playbook has a screen in it. Every single playbook has a fly in it. Every single player has some type of outbreaking route.
Let's do this before we delve more into this game, this tragedy of a game. Let's go ahead and get our legend in here. Legend, Melissa.
Hi guys.
Hi, Melissa. So you are a Chicago Bears classroom legend.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Okay. Well, gosh, I don't even know. Well, first of all, I think all teachers are legendary. Okay. We're all brave enough to occupy a space in society that most people couldn't handle being in.
Especially CPS teachers.
Right. Kids can be crazy. But I think that like building yeah, kids can be crazy. Yeah.
No question.
I think for me, building relationships is important in trying to support the families in Roseland and to educate others on the inequities of the education system. So I don't know if that makes me a legend, but I got the nomination from Eva Marie Gordon, Kyler Gordon's mom.
Oh, okay.
And so the Bears came to my school and presented me with an award in front of like all my students and faculty. So.
Oh, well, that's nice. We have some pictures of Kyler Gordon at your school. Kamish, can you pull those up for us? Oh, look at that.
So cute.
That's nice. And he was signing autographs for the kids. So your school is in a underprivileged community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Roseland, 109th and Wentworth.
Oh boy, I know you know what that is, JB.
Yes, I do.
And y'all, some of y'all in the chat, I know y'all know what that shit is. Yeah, it's not nice over there. So it's nice that they're recognizing a legend, a legendary teacher.
You want to see it's official.
Oh wow, she has the official football legend and everything.
Yep, and I've got Kyler Gordon signed it, or Tremaine Edmonds, and then Kyler Gordon signed it too.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a Bears fan?
Yes.
You hesitated on that.
Well, of course I'm a Bears fan.
As long as she's not a Cheesehead Mel Packer fan.
I'm not a Cheesehead, but I am from Michigan.
Oh man.
So like my dad, like growing up, I watched the Lions with my dad. So I have to be honest.
All right, cut her off.
She's still a legend.
I'm still a legend,
Legends
but
never
no,
die.
I think like I'm a Bears fan. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not to T-Nix level, but I'm definitely a Bears fan. I like going to the games. I like the energy. Bears fans are crazy. Like I always thought Lions fans were like, woo, crazy, but Bears fans are really, really crazy. But the games are always really fun and high energy, and it's always nice to just watch them perform and do their thing. So, oh, I also got a bobblehead and a field pass. So bobbleheads and field passes.
Legends get those.
That's nice.
And actually, this one is 136 of 612. So limited edition.
Tina, you falling asleep up there? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just doing a little typing for a second. So Melissa, do you go to a lot of Bears games?
I do, yeah.
You do?
I do.
But you're not even a Bears fan.
She never said she wasn't a Bears fan.
I'm a fan.
She's a Lion.
On her
She's a
parade.
Lions
Okay, but
fan.
it's like you always want to root for your home team, right? Like no matter where you go, you always like they're always in your heart.
Okay. All right, well that's nice. That's nice that that you're a fake Bears fan.
Well, I'm friends with Eva Marie Gordon and Kyler Gordon.
Okay, so that makes you a Bears fan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to know all the people I've met?
Yeah, tell us.
I met Jalen Johnson's dad.
Oh, wow.
Met Tyson Badgett's dad. Did you know he's a famous arm wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a shit starter, too.
Yeah, and I've met Jonathan Owens.
Okay. Cool.
Maine Edmonds.
So did you meet Jonathan Owens' wife?
I was going to say Simone Biles.
No. Oh, I didn't send you the video. So at the end of the game,
I did see that video actually
on the field, and we're walking off, and he's right next to my daughter and I. So I got some pictures. So we kind of walked off the field together, and then it's kind of funny because you go back, and then like I just keep following her, and my daughter's like, "Mom, I don't think we're supposed to keep following her. That's weird." So then we went to our seats.
She's used to it.
Oh, well, that's nice that you were close to her. You got to smell her aura.
Something like that.
I hope it wasn't BO.
Right.
I doubt it.
As long as it wasn't BO.
Yeah.
That's cool, man, that you get to go to these games. Do you get like special privileges since you're friends with Eva Marie Gordon?
I get to go into the family room. And you get
so
really
that's
good
where
food.
you met. That's where you met all those people.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the good food part. Let's go back to that. So in the family room, that's where you get to meet all these different people.
Well, I met Jalen Johnson's dad and Tyson Badgett's dad like at an actual game in our seats.
Oh,
they were sitting next to us.
Okay. Now let's go back to the good food. Where in the hell in Soldier Field do you get good food?
No, I don't think the food like you eat in there is good, but they get like a whole catered meal.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Special
like mac and cheese, and like there's always like chicken, or it's different every week.
Okay. All right. Well, next time you go to a game, let me know. Maybe I can sneak in with you.
You gotta have special privileges.
Oh, I don't have those. How did you meet Eva Marie Gordon?
I'll stop it from you guys.
Yeah, we did introduce her to her. Remember,
yes,
we all went to
you
the
interviewed
game
her.
We all went to the game together.
Yes, and that's how I met her. And that's how I met Kyler, and
awesome.
The rest is history.
Well, I'm glad we're good for something.
Yeah,
right. We're
also,
good.
Thank you guys. You guys donated to my classroom. I ran a Amazon wish list for new books, so thank you, because Foulmouth donated. Frank was repping me and putting it all out there on Facebook, and T-Nick, you sent some books, so thank you.
So we're kind of legends too.
Kinda.
Legends never die.
Well, where's my football at? I want a football that says I'm a legend too.
I got a Kyler Gordon.
Gotta become a teacher.
Ooh,
I don't. Yeah.
Oh damn! I'm
just saying. I'm cool.
One of these. Damn.
I'm gonna go to the Lions Bears game next month, and
we didn't ask you all that. We didn't ask.
And I'm bringing this with me to see if I can get some more signatures.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you get some more. I'll sign your football for you if I see.
I don't want to wreck it.
Only if Melissa signs your chain.
Right. I don't want you to wreck my football like that.
Okay, cut her off, man. Cut her off. It was a pleasure speaking with you,
yes,
Melissa.
Thank you for having me on.
And congratulations for being a legend.
Yes. Okay, bye, guys. Thanks for listening. You.
Take care.
Bye.
Hey, come back.
Yeah, don't come back. If you're going to talk about the Lions, don't come back. We have somebody to talk about the Lions. Sherry. We should have Sherry on the show before we. I
think Sherry has already invited herself. We didn't even give her the invitation. She said when the Bears Lions week is coming, she's coming on.
Okay, great.
Don Burr.
I would love Don Burr.
Don Burr,
if you are watching right now, you could come tag team it on here with Sherry on here as well. I don't care. You both can come on.
Wait, who the hell is this talking about we own you guys? Who?
Somebody who's a Packers
Packers
fan,
fan.
I'm guessing. They
Stop
do.
it, man.
They
Stop
can't
it,
say
man.
we don't. I mean,
He's
Stop
not
it,
wrong.
Brian Price.
this
He
is
ain't
the
beat
thing.
them in 5.5 years. He's
It's
not
11
wrong.
straight games they have
No,
beat.
he's
us.
not
That
wrong.
is-
I just don't want
That's
to hear it.
5.5 years.
Yeah,
I
like,
just
what are we
don't
talking
want to
about?
hear it, but he's not wrong. No, I didn't say he's
Packers
wrong.
fans are always going to hear
There's
it.
a lot of shit
They're the Dallas Cowboys of the NFC North. That's Packers fans right now.
It's a lot of shit we don't want to hear, but we just suffer through it. So we just got to deal with it.
I said it in the
You're
get-go when I said it
absolutely
was
right. And
I said it from the get-go. It's like Lombardi is blowing the football gods upstairs
Speaking
right
of
now.
dealing with some shit we don't necessarily want to hear,
Oh, we got to bring
we
this.
have Cheesehead Mel in here,
Uh,
and she is going to give us her quick thoughts on the game.
Brother,
Yeah.
Do we have to?
Bring
Do we
on
have
in.
to talk to
Bring-
Mel?
Oh,
Oh, God.
okay. What we
I
usually
know.
bring you on.
we
usually
bring her on
you
before the game.
Packers game.
Yes, we supposed to
But
bring
now
her
we
on
bring you
before the
on
game.
after the Packers game. So you're
She can just talk shit the whole
ridiculously
fucking
happy
game.
now.
We can't back up any of her fucking shit because she can just fucking say what she wants.
Hi guys, I actually came to extend my condolences to
Oh
you today.
my goodness.
Just happy
So
to be.
I mean,
I heard somebody didn't even want me here. I had to fight
Yeah,
my
they didn't
way.
show up. They didn't show up onto the show. They're not here.
that guy
Oh,
down there
man.
didn't want you to come on either.
You know what? I can tell by the enthusiasm that's written all over his face.
Intruder
I'm
alert.
thrilled
to
Bruce
come
knows
on
what we're
either.
talking about. My garbage day is tomorrow. It's not today.
Actually, your garbage day was Sunday, but
Hey.
I'm trying to come and be nice. I'm trying to be nice today.
See, that's the smelling
don't
of
come in
Packers
peace.
right there. I
Molly
smell
down.
bullshit.
I come in
smell the
peace.
bullshit
Hey,
already.
y'all want to see my pants? It's like a whole outfit.
I don't like that shit. For sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit. How the fuck? Oh shit! He you watch Belly Man? Okay, oh shit, all right. But yeah, I don't like that shit. Don't show us that shit no more. So what did you think overall about the game? Did you think that you decisively beat us?
Fuck no.
You
No.
one-handedly just whooped our ass?
No, not at all. Not at all. We played like trash. I was hoping that like we could use this time since I'm wearing the waste management colors, that this would be your opportunity to talk about how trash we played. Yeah. Yeah, it was underwhelming to be a Packers fan to watch the game, right? Like, but the outcome was awesome. We couldn't believe it. Even though when they're lining up, I'm watching it with my 9-year-old and I'm like,
It's gonna
what
fucking
we,
happen. I knew
yeah,
it was
like
gonna happen.
what we need to happen right now is we need this dude to miss it. We need a miss or a block. And to everyone's shock, right? And to some discontentment, we got a freaking block. It's unbelievable.
That was, man. Yeah, we were shocked because we were walking out like this shit over
Like
with.
it's a wrap. Yeah.
Yeah, it's over with.
I was not. I was staring at that fucking TV and I was just like, we're gonna miss it. He is gonna go far fucking left. He is gonna absolutely. I didn't call it block, but I was just like, we're cursed. I can't, it's unfucking believable.
Well, the comment that just came across, but it went away too
You see this
fast.
shit? Matt
You
Henry
sexy, but
said
that
you
outfit-
sexy as fuck, but the
Oh,
outfit
shoot
got
your
us
shot,
up.
big dog.
That's
Shoot
not the
your shot.
one. It
Matt
was
Henry
another-
coming in big on that one.
Hey, that's
said,
two.
"Mel,
You
how
said
you
one
want?"
shot.
Big
That's
man.
the
Henry.
element right there. He said, "Mel,
How
how
you
you so fine in the Greenback fan?"
Hey, you know what? Can I tell y'all a secret? Y'all probably gonna really hang up on me. Did y'all know I used to be a Bears fan as a little girl? And then I saw the light.
hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
For real?
Yeah, like, come on, I have family, lots of family in Chicago. So I grew up like doing the Super Bowl shuffle. Um,
Oh
and
wow.
yeah, and then I grew up and got wiser. So, so fun fact for whoever asked, like, how in the world did I
Oh
inherit these
wow.
colors?
I did not know you were ever a Bears fan. Well,
Yeah,
that's enlightening. Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
Way, way,
do
way back in the day.
so do you now feel like since you have this win under your belt, is there really like a Bears Packers rivalry where you're like, whoo, well, we got past them.
No, no, you know why? Because
Footloose.
here comes the Shay 8. The comments are hilarious. You smoke crack? Oh gosh. So to answer your question, no, because we as Packers fans don't feel the way y'all feel about playing us. So when y'all play us, it's like your only chance at the Super Bowl. So like it's a
So,
really big occasion.
so I feel
Um
I feel like you're kind of taking shots right
Take a
now.
shot.
no, 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 no. I'm just trying to
I
answer
feel like you're
questions.
kind of
I,
taking
this,
shots
this,
right
this is the
now.
thing, and I actually
She's
want
telling
to.
the truth.
I am
Telling the truth.
actually, it's sad as it's saying, I'm not saying I agree with her, but people will agree with her on that. Because if I have to hear, and this includes people who usually come on this panel and in our comments, I don't give a fuck if we lose both games every year to Green Bay as long as we go to the playoffs and actually contend. I care about that more than the Green Bay Packers. But other people just like, I don't care. We could lose every fucking game as long as we beat Green Bay. I was like, oh, that's great. Yeah. Very, very nice. Very nice. I'm so proud to beat
Yeah,
Green Bay.
that's how we feel. And I'm going to be rooting for you guys next week. Aren't you all playing Minnesota?
We are.
So, it's kind of a long game thing here. So, I want whatever's going to be in the best interest of
So let
the
me
waste
ask.
management team.
Let me
It should
ask.
be your team name, the Green Bay Waste Management.
You
Do
know what?
you think
Because we
Green
take out
Bay?
trash.
Do you think Green Bay or Minnesota is going to be on top of the division after the regular season?
Neither.
I'm definitely not Minnesota. I think Green Bay has a chance. We just,
Yeah, I don't think
we
either
can't
one
we
of y'all
can't we
gonna
can't
be on.
we
I don't
can't
think either one of y'all gonna be on
we
top.
certainly can't play
Nobody is
how we
stopping the
played
Lions right now.
you guys. Like, I don't know what we did over our bye. Maybe we were so focused on the 49ers or something. So that'll be telling. Like, how do we come out and perform next week? That'll be a really good indicator for me to answer your question
Detroit
about.
gonna win the division. Y'all ain't even gonna make the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Y'all ain't even gonna make the motherfucking playoffs. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's cool. So do you want to go back to talking about the game, or you want to talk trash about the Packers? No, I'm just trying to, like, keep us. Oh, let me give you another compliment. I went back and watched episodes of you guys' podcast. So shout out to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. That mess was entertaining. Like, I was sitting there snickering to myself, and laughing out loud all by myself. I was tickled. So you guys should go back and watch old episodes. Just have it playing while, I don't know, you're working from home or whatever the case is. It was hilarious. I'm not going to bring up old stuff, but Frank the Tank, you had one line that was pretty funny when you were just talking about your commitment at the time to a former quarterback, and we won't bring up, we've all moved on from our quarterback, so we'll leave their names out of this present day
Well, I
conversation.
mean, you've
But it was
already
pretty
said it
funny.
by not saying it.
But I didn't say it though.
You basically said it without saying it.
JB hasn't moved on from the quarterback. JB still.
I have moved on.
over
JB
him.
still has not. No.
As a matter of fact, JB wore a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey
Cheesehead Mel.
on his podcast.
Damn right.
Wow. And those are the first
Cheese-
words. Or
Cheesehead
maybe the
Mel, I had a
second
question
words
for you
got
real
at
quick.
JB. All right, what's up? Were you the one who refused to come to work today?
No, he's our back
No,
broadcast guy.
I'm the one that's
okay.
normally in the
Okay,
back.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the redheaded stepchild of the group. But I did have a question since you brought up our ex. I wanted to bring up your ex there. Are you as comfortable with the new quarterback you have now as you were with the last quarterback that you had? Like, do you feel like he's on that same level so far from what you've seen from him? And I'll hear your answer from the back.
Okay. It's tricky, right? Like, it's tricky. You know, our former quarterback was amazingly skilled, and he'd give us, I don't know what you want to call it, like bursts of hope and promise and excitement with just his talent and all that kind of stuff. But when it mattered, it was just I don't know. I think then we start reverting back to feeling like you guys, like losing when it like matters most. It's like,
We never,
oh,
we
it's
never
like
get
what
to
a
where it
waste.
matters most, though. We never get to when it matters.
She's taking
Yeah.
shots. She's
But
taking
that's it's so heartbreaking. So I'm just trying to get around to answer the guy's question. That's all. I come in peace. So like,
But you don't. You don't come in peace. You really don't. You don't.
We come and talk shit.
You came to talk shit and you liked it. You virtual hug. Okay, I get it. But you like to kick us while we down, and we can't say nothing bad about it because guess what? 11 straight wins.
11 straight wins.
crazy.
Bandwagon Betty. Sit down. No bandwagon. No bandwagon.
You did say
here.
you grew up a Chicago Bears fan, so that is kind of
Yeah, that's just like people who say, "Oh yeah, I've been to New York." It's like, nigga, you had a layover in New York. Like, you can't say I'm from New York, right? So it's not real. Like, because I was a Bears fan at age doggone 6 when I wasn't even at the age of accountability. Like, who let bandwagon beaters? I love you guys as audience. But yeah, so like I just try to, keep it real. That's just like me saying I'm from Chicago. It's like, oh, because you spent 3 solid years living in the city. I'm not from Chicago. I'm from Wisconsin. So anyway, but so am I comfortable? I mean, I like Jordan Love, so I'll say that he's young. He's a developing quarterback. He gives me Brett Favre / Aaron Rodgers vibes. Like, meaning I don't feel like he is so cautious like Aaron is to preserve and protect his stat line. And then he just does some of that wild, crazy Brett Favre stuff. It's that stuff you love to hate him for. Where you know what I'm saying? Where it's awesome when it works, and then it's just like, when it doesn't. So kind of like the interception that he threw. So it would have been great if it worked, but it didn't. And it's just like, dude, what are you doing? But I'm still riding, with Jordan Love. What we don't maybe talk about a lot is I like our backup quarterback too, and I wish we did
he's better
more.
than Jordan Love.
I wish we saw more of him. Like, I wish our coaching staff could find ways to bring him in a couple of snaps. I don't know, just kind of throw the defense off. I'd like to see him more. So
you paid him $55 million.
I know, and that's why you got to play him. So,
Beatrice.
isn't that a hilarious
I don't know
name?
where that was. Hey, Bullets back here on the road, man. Bullets is
Bullet is out here
Mel
shooting.
started a band, it would be called Wagon. I like Bullets is on it, y'all.
Oh my
Shout out to my
God.
bro out in Cali. Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah,
the
shout out to my
comments
bro.
are moving too fast.
Oh,
I don't
my
know. We
God.
watch. Mel, let me bring this to your attention because you beat us. It is what it is. But right now, our division is the toughest in the NFC. We have 3 teams right now in the playoffs: Packers, Vikings. Packers at 7-3, Vikings at 8-2, and I believe Lions at 9-1 or something to that effect. And hell, who would have thought? Because I remember there was the days when only one team from our conference would make it. I also remember the days when we used to beat up on the green. The Cheesehead is pretty good. It wasn't that long ago. But my question for you is this, and I'm gonna let it go because I know you got to get out of here. Do you feel that Jordan Love and company, because Matt LaFleur has a big part to play in this, can continue what he did last year? Because remember, Green Bay did make the playoffs last year, and I want to say they upset the Cowboys
destroyed
right?
Dallas, didn't they? Destroyed them.
Right.
It wasn't even like an upset.
So do you really think right, it was an embarrassment, but do you really think that this particular team is on that same trajectory? True question, real question.
No, for real. I appreciate it. As a fan, I gotta say, I hope so. Right. But again, if I look at Sunday, and I know it's just one data point, Sunday did not give me a lot of confidence. That's it. Right. So like I take and it's not like Sunday was the first game that we played, but I feel like, we had some other stuff going on at the beginning of the season. Dude gets injured right away, all that kind of stuff. So I don't want to look any farther back than Sunday. So that's why I'm like looking forward to this 49ers matchup, because it's like, okay, all excuses gone now. We have a healthy franchise quarterback. We we escaped the what would have been a disappointing loss on the 18th. So now let's hit the reset button. Do we learn from all of the foolishness, right? Like all of the things. If put it like this, if Sunday, this past Sunday, was a prediction of what is to come for the rest of the season, no, I won't have any confidence in us to make a far run. And that's me being a super fan, but also very realistic. We can't get it done doing what we did. And it wasn't all bad, but it was not crisp. It wasn't clean. And I actually liked Matt LaFleur, but I question even some of the decision making and the play calling, like when it mattered most in that game, that just felt and maybe because I'm not, I'm not a football expert at all. I'm just a fan. So I watch with an untrained eye. But I was just like, this don't seem like Matt LaFleur. I thought he was a little bit more, like more strategic than this, a little bit, but I didn't see that from him. And I didn't see anything from our defense. I've watched some other games this season where our defense actually got me happy. I was like, oh shoot, for a change, are we doing something? But the way they played Sunday, no me gusta. Didn't like it at all. I'm like, they're converting third and fourth downs, and what was that, like a 3rd and 19 or something stupid?
I was so happy that happened. But this is the thing where I will come back. If you want to trade coaches, I mean, we'll be more willing to trade coaches right now, because I am not a Jordan Love fan. I don't think Jordan Love is shit. I have said this from day one on our panel. Jordan Love is an average quarterback, maybe above average. I'll give him a little bit above average.
Yeah, definitely
Matt
above average.
LaFleur makes him a great quarterback. Matt LaFleur is a great coach.
Does he?
Yes, you put Jordan Love on this roster, guess what? He's dead by week 1. Dead. Absolutely dead. All right, I don't care how many weapons we got. We just don't have a coach who knows how to call plays. LaFleur knows how to call plays.
I think you're a little better than that, Frank. I think you're a little better than that.
I've said this from day one on this panel. You guys always kept giving me shit on it, but I am not a Jordan Love fan. Probably because I'm sick and tired of those fuckers having a quarterback. But I mean,
I'm about to say that's what it really is, because he's not a bad quarterback.
I mean, that's part of it. I will say this, but this is the thing where I will say about that Bears-Packers game. All right, and this is. When it came down to your guys' defense, yes, I was absolutely surprised that our offense was technically moving the ball down the field. So I was really happy about that. But we do have, I will say this, we have an elite secondary, and that really struggled with Jordan Love trying to find those wide open receivers. He didn't know what to do with the ball. He forced the ball into another turnover. Leads the NFL in turnovers, Brett Favre, like we can all say. But when it's all said and done, you guys are really good because you have a great coach. The Bears have more talent on our team than you guys do, in my opinion. At least on paper. I will say on paper, we have more talent, but you guys have a great coach. And I've said this going into week 6, 7 last year, all Packers fans were crying, screaming, going fucking nuts, saying fire LaFleur. And I was like, all right, I'll take him.
Yeah.
Fire him. We'll sign him. I was hoping you guys would have fired him.
Yeah.
Well, I can join the chat because I got some questions for you guys, Bears related. Since I think somebody wanted to know how long is this Packer show going to last. So I'm really interested, especially
That was
Frank.
hilarious.
That was hilarious, man. You guys your audience is hilarious. The Bullets guy, he is dragging me, and it is hilarious. He said, "What kind of
he's
car
a
do you?"
LeBron James fan too, so
He's like,
but he's good on this
"Oh,
topic.
God." He's like, "What kind of car do you drive?" A station wagon.
That was pretty good. Yeah, he is on fire today, man. I love it.
He is. So I would be interested in knowing, like, what type of coach do you all believe that you need to plug and play in your talent so that you guys can see the fullness of like your roster and be the team that you guys have been hoping for so long. And by the way, I really hope you all win next week.
This is the thing, and I'll go first and answer that question for you too. I just want a coach where our fucking front office would stop being cheap fucks and actually spend money on getting an experienced coach. That's what I want. Instead of keep getting these fire barrel old fucking Eber pussies and give me an experienced coach. And I will say this, and I know a lot of the people on this panel didn't agree with me. If I was going to go a new coach, I would love Ben Johnson. I'm not denying that.
Before we get another coach, let me bring in our guy who knows everything about Chicago and has a lot to say about everything. Let's bring him in here, Mr. Chicago.
No, where did she get? Where did she just go?
She just took off when she saw you, dude.
Oh no!
She took off when she saw you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Where'd you go,
man?
Mel?
Woman will not run from me. No, she will not.
Wait, no, that's good.
Oh no!
No, she completely signed off. She said that she was like tired and ready to go and whatnot. She signed off. I didn't kick her off. She said peace and she was like, I'm done. She was like,
well, peace out there.
She did the Irish walkout. She didn't say bye. She was just like later.
So she waited. Hold on. I'll be goddamn.
She did say she was going to go in the comment box.
So she waited. She fucking waited until the wrong motherfucker jumped on this goddamn call to engage in dialogue with her. I ain't gonna say shit.
Andrea.
I ain't gonna say drag her.
No,
I was listening to her. And listen,
she is back.
Oh, there she is. Okay, well, before I get to her, I had a bone to pick with the three of you gentlemen on this goddamn call because y'all let some shit go unscathed that I don't appreciate. For one, I sat up here was just listening, making sure my blood pressure stayed the fuck down. Right now, it's 240 over 150. I heard her say,
"Damn, you dead, bro."
Let me just tell you right now,
Cheesehead
Mel, that I think you're a very intelligent black woman, and I'm all about my black women. But on this show, on this goddamn day, I'm gonna be as respectful. I'm gonna be as respectfully disrespectful as I possibly can. So let me tell you. So first and foremost, to respond to a comment you made about being 6 years old and being a Bear fan, that's accountability age. You fucking knew. You were a goddamn Bears fan. Oh no. I have the goddamn floor. Damn the floor. I got the goddamn arena. Okay, so 6 years old, right, is a goddamn age where you are at this point. You know how to walk, you know how to talk, you know your ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. Goddamn it, you know your different colors. You know that blue and orange looks way fucking better than some goddamn mustard green and turned up green and yellow. You know goddamn well it does. Now, for you to sit up here with the unmitigated gall.
Looks like my plumbing after Taco Tuesday.
Oh, and my blood pressure is boiling. So I'm going to say this much by saying, because I have way too many associates that I know who are Green Bay Packers fans. I'm a zoning on one particular one who's a celebrity, who's from Chicago. He better not ever bring his ass back to Chicago ever fucking again. That's Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis from the south side of Chicago, and he has the goddamn nerve to be wearing that shit. And it's offensive and it's illegal to fucking wear green and yellow in Chicago. Your ass ought to go to jail and be given the goddamn lethal injection instantly. No trial, no goddamn due process, nothing. There should be none of that. You should even be given a goddamn
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You should go to jail for wearing green and yellow in the same goddamn time in Chicago. Now, having said that shit, you're not going to sit up here and tell me with a straight face that your ass wasn't nervous in that goddamn game. Because yes, the fuck you were. Now, mind you.
I never said that.
Okay. I've been listening to all y'all. Now, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Right now. Because I'm livid right now.
I don't know. By your heart rate that you were telling us, you're pretty much dead.
240 over 140 now. It's gone. The bottom number went down just a little bit. Yeah, I'm half past dead now. But God. To sit here and watch this game, and to Frank's point about the coaching, that's the only difference maker in the situation.
Good difference.
You want to talk about lucky? Jordan Love ass got real fucking lucky off that goddamn damn near Hail Mary pass he threw to fucking Watson. To Christian Watson
because he really dropped.
That was picked.
He really dropped that goddamn.
No, he didn't drop. Cut that shit out.
Listen, no.
I'm with
you. He didn't drop it. I wish he did drop the shit though.
He didn't drop it
closely. You saw the ball.
He did not drop that.
The
ball was
as long as your hand is under the ball and
as long as it's on the ball, it's a catch.
But it wasn't. But it wasn't.
Oh my God! Here we go. Hit the ding ding bell for me.
Y'all not gonna do this shit to me because I've been done away with all goddamn ready. I am letting this shit all the way the fuck out because everybody been tagging me, want to include me in videos, want to include me in goddamn posts they make on social media, just talking big shit about Mr. Chicago because they know goddamn well I don't play about my goddamn city. Now, having said that, this game, I did get really pissed at the fact that our dumbass coach who felt like we didn't have that was the best damn position we could have been in that situation when Andy Reid would have fucking went for another goddamn play. Mike Tomlin would have went for another goddamn play.
Matt LaFleur would have went for
those hardballs, Jim and John. And if they got a goddamn brother, his name Jeffrey, his ass would have went for the goddamn another goddamn down two. For him to sit up here and say, you know what?
I'm trying to tell JB right there.
I understand the tip of the ball hit the ground, but
no, I'm not gonna let y'all.
The ball never moved.
No, damn that.
If you have the ball like this,
if you know Cairo Santos,
it's still a catch.
JB, you know Santos.
Hold on.
Damn kick.
Time out.
It's always higher when it's closer to the damn goalpost.
I said time out. Get her out of here, Crooked. Get her out of here.
Bye, Mel.
Yeah, get your green.
Bobby, put him in the bathroom. Sonny, had emotions in there. He ain't gonna fit. I don't give a fuck. Put him in.
Let's get some highlights, then we go back to Mr. Chicago.
The bifocal.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Linebackers, you got an arm on him by safety. Gets a quick quick throw. End zone is caught. There's a
brother.
A game are things you learn over time. Like the blitz coming here, and Williams, he can run, gets out of it, has a foot race, beats his man, has a first down. That's about the second half of the season as they play these divisional games. Quick throw, DJ Moore has blockers more, first down and more, and a good play. Santos is up, and it is through. Left that one alone, rightfully so. On second down, it's Love. Looking, comes back to Brooks out of the backfield, tries to get around Gordon. Stiff arm, hanging on for dear life, but he's got a first down. Love guns it real high.
Stupid, I'm not going to let you get the chance.
It's picked off.
What is that?
Pressure, Williams going to run again. Big seam, Caleb Williams. On first down, another quick throw. DJ Moore looking for blocks, trying to find and weave his way, and he's still on his feet. And Moore down to the 5. He's got a Kramer at the fullback. He's an O-lineman. They're going to give it to Johnson. Oh, I don't know that he...
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Ends for Chicago to start this drive, and they'll pitch it to Swift. Try to get him outside where he is speedy. Showing it there and lays down the shoulder.
Williams has been their best runner. If they can get this run game going, man, that would be great for all these Bears fans. There you go.
The pass game going in. A beauty to Cole Kmet. Fourth down. Pressure. Williams throws it. Complete. Johnson for a first down. Down to the 15. And it's up and through.
And then that turnover really set them back. So it's a huge drive for them here to start the third quarter.
Love gets it out to Jacobs. Gets a good block on the outside from Sims. Room to roll. Jacobs in the...
And he'd say, make them tackle you. And Josh Jacobs makes them tackle him on every play.
Love looking to throw it here. A play pass has Watson wide open. Jacobs up the middle and in.
I don't like that shit for sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
Not sure I would have made that throw, but glad it's just an incompletion.
Back to pass again. Get it out to Swift. Got some blocking. Cuts back to the outside and then getting down to 10. Here's Swift.
Damn!
That's a great block outside. One man to beat. Swift. Foot race. Touchdown.
I am all that is man.
Jacobs on a trap up the middle. Good run for Jacobs. First down and more. Up across the... Play pass. Love rolling, looking for Watson. Double coverage down there. Christian Love looking in deep trouble. Escapes. Going to try and run for it himself. Got a way to go, and he's not going to get there.
I don't think you got it, pal.
3rd and 9. Stunt coming. Williams going far side of the field. Caught. Allen's got the first.
Trying to find an open guy. Big
Packers sending everyone. Quick throw. It's caught, but it's short.
The little man here.
They come with a blitz. Love sees it over the middle. Watson diving catch. Gets up. He's not touched. He can run, and doing so inside the 30. Cuts back. Christian Watson leaping over people inside the 50. It's a quarterback sneak. Jordan Love being shoved in, and he's in. 2-point try. It's just Jacobs. He is wrapped up. Four-man rush. Williams in trouble. Gets that out of one sack. Running for his life. Throws. Oh, it's a big catch. Not there yet, but it'll be a 4th and manageable. It's a Dunze.
Looks like man-to-man coverage.
4th and 3. Game on the line. Williams lofting one for a Dunze. He caught it! Blitz. Everybody's coming here. Williams throwing. Caught! Keenan. It is. Johnson just kind of searching around.
All right. Happy. Nice and easy.
And
that was not nice and easy.
It's blocked! Oh my goodness, the Packers block it!
Not like this. Not like this.
You're done. You're washed. It's over.
Alright, dude. As depressing as that shit was, Crooked, you nailed that fucker out of the park with the Happy Gilmore one.
Hey, shout out
that
to
was
the
beautiful,
super producer, man.
Depressing as shit, but that was beautiful.
That was way too dramatic, man. Crook, you did a great job, but I don't want to give you credit for that theatrical ass shit, man. That shit bringing back bad memories all over again. Now I gotta relive that shit now.
It did, didn't it?
Oh,
it
man.
really it was at least putting a smile on my face when it was mostly.
But you know what? You know what? We saw Caleb was making some fucking great ass throws, man.
Incredible.
But I mean, it's like what I said in the beginning, though. It was opened up when he was finding those lanes and scrambling early. is when the pocket opened up for him.
What game?
That shoulder throw wasn't incredible.
Oh, here goes JB again.
Don't stop. Listen, do not piss on my damn shoes.
We always talk about the Caleb tramp stampers. We got to have the Caleb haters.
JB, God damn. Ding. We already lost the game. Give us something, JB. Goddamn, we got a quarterback, man.
Stop. Do we?
Yes.
He played great the whole goddamn game.
He had a very good game. He had a good game.
Determined.
Oh my God.
The last 3 games, you wasn't saying, "Oh, we got a quarterback." You were saying, blame this
step the fuck up against this goddamn team.
Hey,
this is a good defense he stepped up against too.
Ain't none of our goddamn quarterbacks, no boy included, stepped up against this goddamn team.
Now we about to get into it because my thing is this: did he play better? Yes. Don't sit up there and make it seem like he set the world on fire. He didn't.
What a difference a goddamn offensive coordinator made. Who gonna
I just said he made some good throws. He made some great throws.
He did
the
make
very
some
second we changed offensive coordinators, JB. Look what the fuck he did. He marched his ass down the goddamn field twice. Come on, man. Don't do that now.
So,
you already lost the game. Don't do that.
So 231 yards and 70 yards rushing.
300 plus all purpose yards.
What the fuck part Love do? He outplayed Love. Don't do that.
He's phenomenal, right? Go back and look at some of those games where Justin had similar numbers and people was like, "Oh, he sucks."
We're not talking about Justin.
Not on my show. No, because I'm not going to let y'all do that.
I'm
not going to let you do that. He played better.
He played very
better.
well.
Let's not make it seem like
he played very well.
He played better. Let's not make it seem like he still was out of this world and he's just the greatest thing since
the game. No one said he made some incredible throws.
No. You said, he made some great throws. What?
They weren't great throws. What were you watching then?
I did say that.
We didn't say the great game. We say he made some great ass throws. Yes, the fuck he did.
Not one person said he had a great game. Dynamite, fucking.
I will bet. Hold on, Frank. I'm gonna ask
you. He had a good game.
Tell me when the last time we started my team and we fucking converted on third down in a goddamn critical ass game like that.
We are going to have some truth on this motherfucker.
Thank you, Kenny. I agree.
That's the fuck we are.
He made on that last drive after those 2 sacks. Yes, phenomenal what he did. Proud. Love to see it. The whole scope and schematic of the game. You had 12. Stop. You had 12 to 13 passes that traveled 5 yards or less.
Why are we blaming Caleb for that, though?
I'm not blaming him. All I'm saying is this. We, as fans and reporters of this team, need to stop putting the cart before the fucking horse. He had a solid game. He played better than the last 3 games. Let's see where he goes next week because he got a blitz-happy dude that's trying to prove a point.
We know
next week.
We know that. We're talking about this game in particular. He drove us down the goddamn field at a game-winning drive. He put us in a goddamn position to win the fucking game, JB.
Yes, he did.
Justin, your boy didn't fucking do that against this goddamn team. No, the fuck he didn't.
Trubisky.
The last time we beat the Packers, it was Mitch Trubisky.
All right, I'm gonna enlighten you with this. I'm gonna enlighten you with this stat really quick because I just looked it up. We're talking about the Minnesota Vikings and their blitz-happy defense. 100%, 1,000% agree with you. The Green Bay Packers blitz 47% of the time on Sunday.
They should have fuck did. Yep.
He did pretty fucking good. Other than those 2 sacks that he took, where I was pissed. I was absolutely pissed. Those 2
one was his
because one was his fault. One was his fault.
Both of those were his fault. Both of those were his fault. Because the problem. Let me finish. Both of those sacks to lead off that drive.
Scoreboard. What is there to
Both of those sacks that started off that last drive, he did so well all game stepping away from pressure. Those first 2 sacks, he stepped right into it. right into the pressure. So that's on him. Other than that, when he was doing those scrambles, he opened up pockets that made it easier for him to actually throw the ball. Whether it's right, left, down the field, I don't think that's where I'm at in this one. He did very well under the blitz this game.
Against this team who tend to whoop our ass a lot more times than not. We sat here, was on the cusp of fucking winning the game because our fucking rookie quarterback was leading them down the goddamn field and they couldn't stop him. Stop doing that, man. Don't do that.
They stopped him plenty of times. See, you look at a tree but don't see the forest.
We were 9 for 14 on third down. Tell me when the fuck they stopping him then.
Forest, I like that.
No, I ain't giving them a damn pass for that. We were 9 for 14 on fucking third down and 3 for 3 on fourth down. Tell me when they stopped him then.
Stop. I'm going to be the realistic Bears fan.
That's a realistic ass stat.
There were times. You're talking about 2 series. I'm talking about a whole game.
2 series?
Listen to me. There are 2 major malfunctions with this team. One, you were putting too much on Caleb too soon. 2, you got a head coach that ain't worth the fucking back plate his name is pressed on. That is a recipe for disaster moving forward. Now, Frank, yes, 46% of the time the blitz didn't get to him. They're missing their number 1 asset on the defensive line because they traded him away. You know what Minnesota's not missing? Anything.
Yeah.
They ain't missing shit. And if I'm not mistaken, they're either the number 1, 2, or 3 defense, if I'm not mistaken, in the league.
That's what's Gary, the linebacker from Michigan on Green Bay team is their main guy. It wasn't Preston Smith. It wasn't Smith. It was Gary.
Listen to me.
Rashawn Gary is his main guy.
The interior. I know Rashawn Gary. I'm talking about the interior dude that blows shit up. Definitely
Kenny Clark. He's out there. He's the one who blows shit up, and he wasn't the goddamn thing.
Kenny Clark. Oh, thank you, and I appreciate that. But the next thing that I want to bring up to you is this. And I'm saying that I wish Mel listening in the background speak on it, Mel. Matt LaFleur took us for a joke, and you can see it by the way he called plays and the way he went for it on fourth down and the way he disrespected us. He did not take us seriously. And it almost cost us.
Nobody is going to take us serious right now.
And I wish we stopped him on fourth down, though.
Listen to me. I wish we had won that game. But he took us for granted. We played a little bit better, but we still not there yet.
No,
and it's not going to get any easier.
I'm just,
but I'm not. Look, I don't care about small games.
We're talking about we'll get our ass blown out.
Right.
If it doesn't equate to a W in the win column, I don't fucking care anymore. You know why? You know why? Because this kid is going to have a second head coach and his third OC next year.
We know
that's terrible.
And that's the goddamn GM's fault for fucking putting him in this damn position. We know that. What I'm telling you, though, is the fact that this, despite all the inept and inconsistency around this fucking kid, he ain't fucking put his head down and tuck his goddamn tail in between his goddamn legs. He stepped the fuck up and actually marched down the goddamn field to get us a fucking chance to win the fucking game. I can't tell you it's been too many goddamn quarterbacks within this fucking franchise that's been able to fucking do that. On 3rd and 19, despite him getting sacked twice, you know what usually happens after we get sacked twice? A goddamn fumble or damn interception or somebody get down their goddamn self and then we don't convert. He said, "No, fuck that. All right, I got 2 sacks. Watch this shit. I'm gonna take us back down. I'm taking us down the goddamn field." He took us down the fucking field, even despite those 2 sacks. Because before that, he got sacked early in the game, and he stayed
okay. All right. Time out. Can we agree?
No.
Caleb made some good throws.
Yes,
he made some veteran throws.
That's it.
We're talking about the throws.
That's
We're talking about the whole
made some good throws.
He made some great ass throws.
He made some good throws. Let's move on.
In my opinion, it was a very good decision-making football game.
Absolutely.
And he made big throws when he had to make big throws.
He should have fucked did.
And this is what we said we wanted from him all year. Limit the turnovers, manage the game, let your defense help you take you home, and make big throws when you had to. He did that. He absolutely.
Let me ask this to JB. Let me ask this to JB. JB, did he make some good throws? Because that's what we initially said.
No. You said
what? No. I just want yes
or
I said he made some great throws.
Yes.
He made some good throws.
All I want is a yes.
Now we gonna argue about
or no. That's all I want.
I told you he made some good throws. He didn't make great throws. No.
He made some great throws.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue about it.
All right, I got a question for the group. Looking forward, seeing what the new OC has done, kind of his game plan. How much do you guys fear or think that Brian Flores now is going to have some game tape on Caleb, what they like to do? How much is he going to be able to game plan, affect, and take away from that? Like, how confident are you and the new OC being able to adjust to the adjustments that are now going to be coming the following weeks?
All right. Well, honestly, because it's not a whole lot of tape you can go off of one game. So Flores is going to do what the fuck he's going to do, and he's going to blitz or try to blitz the fuck out of Caleb.
Nothing's going to change his
line, but he's not going to change up much of shit because it's only one game. This is a very small sample size from Thomas Brown. But the fact that depending on how well Thomas Brown is progressing, moving forward with play calling, listen, I'm on board with firing every goddamn body on the coaching staff except him. If he would like to stick around and if he continues on with his progress and looking good and making Caleb looks good and making sure he can get the ball in his hand quick enough, I'm on board with keeping him around as an assistant OC or whatever fuck title you want to give him. But everybody else can go, and that includes Flukes too. But I'm okay with him staying around because I can see I'm not as concerned. I'm not saying I'm not concerned about Minnesota at all. But I'm saying I'm not as concerned about Minnesota as I was like somewhat concerned about Green Bay. I'm very concerned about the Detroit game. I can't even fucking believe I'm saying it out loud, but the way they playing, I'm concerned about.
Before we get to Detroit, Frank, what do you think about what Crooked just asked?
No, I mean, and Kirk's got a good point, but I mean, I'm more worried. I was worried if we didn't see a lot of blitzes coming against Green Bay. I know Green Bay is not as feisty in their blitzes as the Minnesota Vikings are, but the play calling, they did a very good job of adapting to those blitzes. He was moving inside and outside the pocket.
Yep.
I feel more comfortable going against Minnesota now than I did last week.
Absolutely.
Because I was scared shitless about what we were going to look like with the blitz. So I thought coaching did a very good job of maneuvering, calling plays to avoid those blitzes coming.
Frank,
so,
am I still worried?
What do you
am I still worried? Yes, but
somebody on the show said we're going to get our ass whooped last week.
JB, what do you think about what Crooked asked?
I just sent him a stat. I mean, a picture of a stat that I wanted to show him. I wanted him to show to us. My thing going into the next week is, although this was a small sample size, it was better, but it's not conducive to getting us to where we want to be. Not with this caliber of team, it's not. And with the way that Brian Flores calls his defense, a lot of those screens and crap ain't gonna work. Because if you remember, when did Justin get hurt against Minnesota after having his best output under Getsy? What did he do? 17 screens, if I'm not mistaken, right? Screen.
He got hurt off a blindside sack from Daniil Hunter, if I'm not mistaken.
Wasn't that was the day that he called 3 of the exact same screens in a row?
Yeah.
Screen left, screen right, screen left.
Yeah.
It was the damn day that he got sacked the first goddamn play of the game. It was the first play of the game he got sacked.
There you go.
What the fuck was this?
That is not going to work against this team.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No.
Quick slant hits to DJ Moore will work. But you're going to see a lot. You're going to see a lot of.
We have a slant in the playbook?
Yeah.
Wait.
I would really like to know that, actually.
Is running a slant legal in Chicago? I need to know.
Nobody runs it. I don't fucking get it either.
Oh, shit.
It was a couple of slants in that game this past Sunday. It was a couple of them. It wasn't many of them, though. But yeah, I'm tired of the receiver screen shit because he's going to get somebody killed. But even despite that, this game, you see how much better the goddamn line and the damn receivers was blocking for their goddamn playmakers versus how they were fucking not blocking the previous fucking weeks? Because when nobody fucking find a damn block the past 4 weeks, but all of a sudden everybody's blocking better. Everybody's blocking with more confidence and actually knocking motherfuckers on their ass going down the goddamn field, though.
For one, Braxton Jones. Did you see that?
Clear the motherfucker, man.
Oh,
I've been waiting for him to do this shit since he's been here. I've been waiting for that. Hell, Keenan Allen and Rome Odunze, clear the motherfucker. I've been waiting for this to happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, do y'all not know how to block or some shit? Are y'all not teaching them blocking mechanisms in practice? What the fuck are we doing here? But they seem to know how to fucking. So clearly, Shane Waldron was the goddamn problem because he was too nice. But what Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and a few others have said, he wouldn't hold motherfuckers accountable. He want to be people friends and shit. This ain't the goddamn time to be your friend, man.
I have zero time for that. Zero.
Hold people accountable. That wasn't that Eberflus's freaking philosophy right there. Was hold people accountable, or was it his? Was the hits principle? Sorry, his was the hits principle.
It's that shit's principle.
Principle. Yeah.
That shit's stupid, man. I'm sick of it now. Every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, can somebody just mute his goddamn microphone? Somebody disconnect his damn phone. Because every time I'm like, he about to say something stupid again. Here he go. Here he go, the dumb shit again. Here we go.
Well, this is what I think, guys. I think that Thomas Brown is a slight, just from this previous game, he's a slight upgrade from Shane Waldron. I'm not gonna say it's a huge difference, but I will say that
I think a slight is a slight.
Can I finish saying what I was saying? Can I finish saying what I was saying? I think that he knows the value of Roshan Johnson. That's important. We saw that he knows the value of that. He also told Caleb, I think that he told Caleb, hey, look, man, if you see a lane, run. We saw a lot more of that from Caleb this past game than before he was just going to take the sack. We saw him running a lot more this time. Like, fuck it, I'm up. And our previous quarterback did that too, huh?
Because he's sick of getting hit, getting his shit knocked out.
If that's what it's got to do, I want him to
probably. But we saw a lot more of him running this time. But against the Packers defense, Brian Flores defense, they coming. They're coming. So he's gonna have to figure out how to get rid of that ball quicker. And as I said before, he made some great throws. He was getting rid of that fucking ball. He was getting rid of that shit. He's going to have to continue that.
Yep. Now, again, with Thomas Brown being in, I'm going to give him a more than a slight edge. We went from shit to Shinola with fucking Thomas Brown being the goddamn offensive coordinator. The point blank period. Like, the fact is, here's the reality for us as Bears fans, is that our measuring stick when it comes to improvements, when it comes to progress, when it comes to winning games, is in short supply. And then we have to actually like over celebrate the simple shit that we fucking do that other great teams and good teams do on a regular basis, because we don't get to fucking do that enough. That's the problem with this goddamn organization. We get in our fucking ways. And we were in our chat back and forth arguing about whether they won the game and we lost it. The point of the matter is this: we had too many opportunities to put this fucking team away, and we didn't. And with us, with the anybody who knows how Santos kicks, you'll understand that he puts more velocity on the goddamn kick when he's closer to the goddamn goalpost than he does when he's further away. He cares more about distance when he's further away, so he can at least get the goddamn distance in his goddamn favor to at least go over the damn goalpost, whether it's high or low. But he kicked it too goddamn low right there. I can tell you Andy Reid with Mahomes is going for another goddamn play. Tomlin, Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh, goddamn it, Zach Taylor over there with Cincinnati. All these good and great goddamn coaches, they got the damn ball, they have the timeout, and they have the clock on their goddamn side. So Flus ain't a great coach. He's the worst situational fucking head coach I've probably ever fucking seen in my goddamn life. Probably. Might be. So with that in mind, if I'm one of them players, hey, man, no, we fucking going for this. Because I saw Caleb doing that about that fourth down. I need more of that. Fuck him. We going to win this game despite him. We need to win this game due to the goddamn players' efforts and skill set. Because we got too much fucking talent on this damn team to be coming up short. Now, had we not been on a fucking 4-game skit and lose like this to this goddamn team, it wouldn't hurt as much. It would still hurt because it's these motherfuckers we lost to. But because we've been losing for the past fucking month and a half, that it's like, goddamn, we need a win right now, and we didn't fucking get one. And because these 99 percentile possibilities of this goddamn team winning games, Flukes has fucked this up 5 times now. He is 2-10, 2-11 in the fucking division. You beat Minnesota and Detroit only one fucking time in 3 years. You ain't beat these green fucks who, listen, let's call a spade a spade. The Green Bay Packers ain't as fucking good as they like to fucking think they are. The fact that you barely beat us by 1 goddamn point when you supposed to blew us out, yeah, you ain't that goddamn good. Fuck that. I ain't giving them no goddamn credit for that shit. They're not going to beat us again. In Lambeau Field, we'll be there. You can fucking book this. Because we came up this short, we going to fucking beat their ass in Green Bay.
Wow.
So I wanted to.
That's a bold prediction.
Fuck them.
Had another question here to look forward to the next game as well. Go back to looking towards Minnesota here. On the other side of the ball, on defense, what are we worried about Minnesota's offense, them doing? Are we more worried about Aaron Jones in the running game, or are we more worried about JJ tearing us up? So, but we should probably play some Bills before we get into that. If does that sound good, T-Nick?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's run it. I gotta go.
When high standards prevailed, when excellent craftsmanship was displayed and treated with the utmost importance. Acquire the crisp, refreshing taste of Moore's Beer. Moore's Beer. Raise your standards.
Yeah, I said it. I'm trying to be king. You crazy. I'm real. King of what?
Okay, bow down. Let the trumpet sound. Roll out the red carpet. 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 Roll out the red carpet.
Shout out Mama Gordon. Miss you,
Mom. Everyone. Thank you for all our sponsors. Go ahead, Frank.
No, you're good.
Hey, Mama Gordon.
Giving her a shout out to Mama Gordon popping in. I always love it when she's on.
Hey, Crook, gotta ask you a question because I know that the Vikings lead the league in total interceptions, and they also are like tied for third in sacks. What is their overall defensive rank for the year? Because that's two concerning things. Caleb has a problem being sacked, and to his credit, he hasn't thrown an interception in a while. Now, some have been dropped, but this is a more opportunistic team. I'm concerned about that. I thought they were like top 3, maybe first, second, third, or maybe
looking
fifth.
it up right now.
I don't know.
I think they're 4th.
Well, remember, I don't know what. I didn't look at what happened this weekend because I think they beat somebody by 13 or something.
It was the
they held somebody by 13.
Yeah. Keep in mind too, Jake.
Tight.
Yeah. Keep in mind though that the Packers was just leading the league in interceptions a week before this, so it was they were going back and forth for Minnesota. So They're up there.
So there was 1 and 2.
Yeah, like 17, 18 interceptions type shit. So, yeah,
Vikings has actually dropped a decent amount, JB. They're actually 7 now. Which is still good. They're top 10.
Last time I saw them, there was like 4th.
They've been giving up a lot of all-purpose yards the last few weeks. So
because Sam Darnold has been Sam Darnold, and he's been Sam Darnold.
They're not giving up points. Gotcha. They're not giving up.
Yeah, they're still not giving up that many points. I mean, their points is still they're all around defense in general rankings in the NFL right now is 7th.
3
weeks ago, they were 3rd.
We're 14th.
That's what I thought I saw, right? They were 3rd not too long ago.
Yeah, they were 3rd.
They came back down to earth a little.
Yeah, we're 14th in overall defense, and we like tied for 3rd in touchdowns given up.
And as much as I don't want to agree with Cheesehead Mel on that one, the Vikings I'm not scared of that much to be at the top of the division because I'm still not comfortable with Sam Darnold as my quarterback. I'm just not.
So
he's
he's playing good. I'm giving him that. He's playing good, but with the ball on the line, I mean,
he's starting to go down now. He's starting to
wait.
So picks now.
Wait. Go ahead, Kurt. Go ahead.
I just wanted to get into that game, though, getting into the Minnesota game.
Yes.
So with Billings being out, we already seen how much Josh Jacobs was kind of running through, having his moments. I wasn't saying throughout the whole game, but even the backup running back was having his moments of gashing us and stuff like that.
Yeah, Wilson, I'm not familiar with him. Yeah.
I think he's a rookie, or he may have been the second year or something like that. But anyways, like I said, now seeing that it's a liability, how concerned are we going forward? Because it's not just it's not just going to be Minnesota's team. You know,
Cook
we're going to have Christian McCaffrey
too,
coming up. Correct. And plus, Jones knows us. So if he's healthy, he's very familiar.
Jones has been a thorn in our goddamn ass.
He's been an issue with us for a while.
Correct.
He's been a thorn in our
Correct.
ass. Yes,
we're going to have to deal with Gibbs. We're going to have to deal with Montgomery again as well, coming up forward as well. So we have a lot of good running backs as long as Christian McCaffrey that we're going to have coming against us coming up. So how much of a liability is that running game going to be?
This is one thing I wish I could have asked Cheesehead Mel this too. And when she was bringing up the LaFleur play calling, I was shocked that they didn't run the ball as much in the second.
I was going to say the same thing because I was like,
they did a lot more play action and put the ball in Love's hand, and that's what caused the Bears to start getting back into the game. Like we could not stop Jacobs. If you kept giving him the ball, we could not stop him.
We had no great game. He had a decent game. He's tough to get down.
He had a great first half, if I'm not mistaken, though.
No, the first couple of plays we stopped him, and then he got a big 8-yard run, but. Overall, we actually won. We won the turnover battle. We won time of possession, and we won the running game battle too. We had more rushing yards as a team than they did, and they had a few more passing yards than we did. Jordan Love didn't do nothing spectacular.
So, do you see Minnesota taking advantage of?
Aaron Jones is older now.
Every team is going to take advantage.
He'll be a world beater. Aaron Jones is older and he's beat up now, so he's still a difference maker, but not big of a difference maker as he used to be. And I will say that much because overall, he ain't just been balling out this year like that. I'm looking forward to JJ versus JJ. That's going to be the goddamn difference maker in all of this. And then Jordan Anderson,
I don't think it is. I don't think it is,
man. Because if
Jordan
Anderson going to eat,
but you gotta remember. See, when you say stats like that, and then I have to put it in more perspective. We ran the ball more times than Green Bay. We also passed the ball more times than Green Bay because we had the ball more. Our time of possession was more. That just meant we were more. That just means we were more calculated, not trying to get. We weren't doing the Chip Kelly, trying to get as many plays as possible. We weren't doing that, right? Whereas a person like Josh Jacob, right,
strong back,
who is pretty much anytime we've played the Raiders in the past, Josh Jacobs has always had a decent to good game against us. Mm-hmm. We know Aaron Jones usually has a good game against us. He's just on another team now. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying is the slight difference, because now with the Vikings defense as good as it is, that's giving Sam Darnold more opportunities. And I'm not saying Sam Darnold's great. I think he got 2,000 yards or close to 2,000 yards, 18, 19, 20 touchdowns, something like that. I just saw it the other day. He's having a better season than the
best season of his life.
Sam Darnold that we're used to as having.
Absolutely.
So he's definitely right. So he's definitely kind of like found a little bit of a niche, right? But here's the thing: while we say Sam Darnold is Sam Darnolding, they also came back and won. While we say Jared Goff is Jared Goffing, which I don't even know what that means because he's been to a Super Bowl, but he just threw 5 interceptions, and the team came back and won.
Team won.
So that's why I'm saying
that's coaching, JB. JB, that's coaching. That's coaching. Dan Campbell is going for fourth downs and shit, and don't give no fuck about what nobody got to say about it. What's the goddamn Vikings coach? Kevin O'Connell. He's going for the shit because he has confidence in his goddamn players. And you, as a fucking soft, timid ass coach, you're telling your team you don't even have faith and trust in them to keep the ball in their fucking hand on a fucking down that would give us more goddamn yards up front to actually make the damn field goal closer for the goddamn kicker to fucking end the game on. You don't even trust that they can even make a damn game-winning drive for a touchdown.
I understand them doing that if they were inside the 20-yard line, but not where they were fucking at. Just run the ball.
I agree with you. Red zone is different. Red zone is totally different. And I agree with you on that. That's very astute of you. The problem that I have now is when you have not only a blitzing, aggressive defense, but an opportunistic defense on the takeaway side. Mm-hmm. Now that little short Q shit, those 14 passes, because I went and I sent Kirk the chart. That ain't gonna work.
Right. It's a different system that you this is where we talk about coaching as well. When we're talking about coaching, you can't run the same shit every week. It's not going to fucking work. You need to adapt on how you're going to run this system, knowing that you're coming into a blitz heavy team. Like we should on that fucking, it's not chalkboards anymore because we're in this fucking generation, but you literally have to run 2 tight ends. And you need to give them bump off tight ends, quick hits at tight ends, quick slants to DJ Moore coming across. You got to keep them honest. The last time, and JB, I love how you said that because I think it was 18 total screen passes that they ran last time they played Minnesota. That shit doesn't fucking work against the blitzes.
Of course not. Now, listen, real quick. Thomas Brown deserves the benefit of the doubt to believe and trust that he's not going to try to run the same shit he fucking did against Green Bay. Yeah. This is a new challenge, a new team, a new opportunity to actually do something more than what the fuck that was done in his first game play calling for us. He deserved that much benefit of a damn doubt to believe that he's not going to do the same shit over and over again with a new team.
We're not saying that, but within his new role, he's going up against one of the most aggressive defensive.
Mm-hmm. It's a new challenge. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why you get.
That's what I'm saying. It's a different challenge, right? It's a different challenge. So, yes, to Fowl's point, yes, the game plan changes week to week. We know that. But we can't say that for somebody who just did it for the first time last week. We can't say that. He doesn't know what his game plan is yet because he's still learning it himself.
True, but I'm going to tell you this much. On the flip side, on the other side of that ball, I'm going to tell you this much.
You have to give – hold on, Mr. Chicago, before you speak. You have to give Thomas Brown the benefit of the doubt for that as you spoke. But you also have to say, if it doesn't go the way we expect, is it truly his fault? Because he just was thrust into the fire 6 days ago.
He was.
You got to be able to change shit on the fucking run. That's the key thing here. No, like, and if I'm not mistaken, who is the coach? Who is the player who came out?
He's had this opportunity before, though.
Yeah, who was the player who came out and said that
look what happened to him?
Who was it? Fucking Walter wouldn't change anything until halftime. You can't do that. Fucking.
You can't.
Somebody said that. I can't
DJ
remember.
Moore and Keenan Allen both said that shit. That he would try to wait until the second half to do adjustments. You have to have adjustments in every fucking possession, every quarter, every goddamn game. You can't just wait until one half that concludes and you go to the other goddamn half and do that. But I'm going to also say this too. On the flip side of that, what I didn't like about this previous fucking game that we better fucking not see in this game is the zero fucking pressure on the goddamn quarterback. Because Sam Darnold Once he gets pressure, he turned that fucking ball over.
Yeah.
Whether it's a fumble or
he didn't
interception.
blitz.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
he didn't blitz like at all.
We
We
barely touched Jordan Love, and that's what pissed me off the most.
And he had bad ribs too, and you did not bring pressure on him.
Come on, man. We
and
beat nobody with no goddamn pressure. We
Give a
won't
shout
beat
out on the
nobody
chat.
with no sacks. We need sacks, man. We need
shout out on the chat.
There you
Said
go.
this as well. Two said it on the chat as well. He's like, Montez Sweat needs to be a bigger factor. And as much as I agree,
he still hurt.
He was pretty much double teamed the entire game. And I saw one play where he was not double teamed and he bulldozed the fucker over like it was nothing. And Jordan Love had to run away. Like those are the things. Like I can't put that on Sweat because Sweat is gonna have so much attention on him. But this also shows how huge Billings was. Just to plug in that section because Dexter didn't do much.
Not only Billings,
our other outside didn't do much.
Missing Brisker hurts us too because Gordon is able to blitz the quarterback a hell of a lot more when he got Brisker behind him, backing him up. Without Brisker out there, that shit hurt us too because Gordon couldn't go out there and
had to stay in
the goddamn quarterback. That shit hurt. But with Taz, listen, man, Myles Garrett get double teamed, TJ Watt get double teamed. They still going to get the goddamn quarterback. Taz got to wake the fuck up. Now, I think he's still nagging a goddamn ankle or knee injury or whatever.
Yeah, he is still dealing with an ankle.
But I need him to turn the fuck up, man. We gave him too much fucking money to not be looking like that. I need Taz from last year. I need that Taz now. I need him now.
We looking for that, but I want to, again, I spoke earlier about putting the cart before the horse. The one thing I want to speak volumes to right now is you're looking at efficiency, which was last game. Although we lost, we were looking at the level of efficiency offensively. Defensively, I'll say it was 50-50 because, yes, we did do some good things on defense. Yes, we got a pick. But there were also some things that Kevin O'Connell, who has a more dynamic team than Green Bay, might exploit. Because we're not just talking about Jefferson.
That's fair.
We're not just talking about Jordan Addison. We're not just talking about Jones. We're not just talking about TJ Hawkinson. We're talking about a whole scheme and a decent line. That's more formidable than what we just played, of which we lost to.
Also,
so
Dexter,
this team,
Dexter too. Dexter ain't been showing up.
Well, no, I'm not gonna put a knock. I'm not gonna put a knock on Dexter.
This was Dexter's maybe first game where he wasn't noticeable.
Right, he wasn't noticeable. But if you remember the actual game called, which is why I said to you earlier, I said Matt LaFleur did not take us seriously. Jordan Love only threw the ball 17 times.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
Matt LaFleur was like, "Oh, we're just gonna play chicken with them." You know what Minnesota is not going to do? Kevin O'Connell, and if you look at what Minnesota does, the reason why Sam Darnold kind of is having a decent season is because Kevin O'Connell says this: I'm going to put you in a position of what you do best until they stop it. Then he adjusts because he's got a pretty damn good running back in the backfield. You know what we don't do? We don't do what they do. And he's got a better line than we do. They don't do – we, as the Bears, and I'm not saying Thomas Brown can't. I can only go up until last week. They don't do the things that we need to do to sustain success. Although Caleb ran last week, what has Caleb always told us? I'm not
like running. But listen, JB, he's getting over that shit real fucking fast because he understands this ain't college. You're not going to be able to have that goddamn player down the field 10 yards ahead of the goddamn defender. You got to take what they give you. Minnesota does give up hope, especially
they do. Which you didn't let me finish. Which is why I said his running was an asset last game against the blitz when they're sending 5 and 6. He really needs to hone in on his scrambling and running this game. Because if he doesn't make the correct call, if we don't get the correct call, if Coleman Shelton doesn't make the correct call, what Brian Flores does, if you watch his game footage, just on YouTube, he blitzes from here. It's sometimes
It's vertical blitz.
It's vertical blitz.
So if we keep them horizontal, keep them moving around, they're not as effective. And I've noticed that about them too. I did.
Thank you.
I pay attention to details.
Did you notice? You saw that, right?
Yeah. The vertical blitz is dangerous because Flores is known for vertical blitzing, especially when he was the damn defense coordinator over there with Pittsburgh doing the same shit. So over here, we got to shift them around. We can't have them dominant to where they can actually get up front, get the goddamn press on our goddamn shitty ass line, and just plow right through them. We got to make sure we moving them around to throw them
roll
off
the pocket, play action,
absolutely.
Hit your outs, and hit your fucking seams.
Yep.
Listen,
during
the field should be where
those slants are going to be there. Those slants are going to be there.
I just said it. The middle of the field.
Lorenzo, I don't see them doing that after one game. They're not going to put a spy on. They're not going to put a spy on Caleb just after one game that he did in Green Bay. They're going to need consistency on him actually doing that, like we were saying. He doesn't like to run. He put the benefit of a doubt in this game, and he ran. I want him to continue.
He will start running more.
If he sees a lane, he goes. And guess what? If they're going to put a spy on him, fine. I'm happy then, because then you just lost the guy in coverage.
Yep.
No,
guess what?
No, I'm hoping that we at least get to see Roschon Johnson just as much as this upcoming game as you saw him the last game, if not a bit more. He got about 10 carries this last game. I would like him to see him get maybe 12 or 14 carries.
And Swift got 14. But listen, they play a lot of man-to-man back there. I trust my goddamn receivers to beat they man-to-man. DJ Moore can fucking outbeat any goddamn corner. Keenan Allen, who got a goddamn gold jacket waiting on him, he's known for doing that one-on-one shit. He's known for succeeding in that one-on-one goddamn press.
He bobbled a lot more passes than I'm comfortable with. He caught it.
In this game, he was catching this shit.
He drop another pass.
He was catching these passes in this game, though.
Son of a bitch.
The chemistry between Caleb and Rome is definitely that seems to be building more and more each game than between him and DJ. I feel like.
Crookie, I'm glad you said it because the one thing I want to see the most out of Caleb and Rome's cadence and chemistry is them 50-50 balls. Rome made a goddamn career of himself in Washington, going up and go look for that goddamn ball and go make a play on it. Give him an opportunity to fucking do that. He will out-jump damn near any motherfucking body out there that's guarding him. Give him a chance. I need you to give him more of a chance to go up there and catch them 50-50 balls. Hell, DJ Moore go up there and catch it. Cole Kmet was too. That beautiful ass pass down the seam that Caleb threw right over the goddamn defender, right into Cole Kmet's hands, that was perfectly thrown. You could have thrown a better fucking football than that right there. He threw that bitch right over the goddamn linebacker.
Let's also not forget
that was a great pass. I'll give you that. That was
a great pass. That was a great pass.
Why you want to do that, team? Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? You can't
we got to get on the board.
Team goddamn time, man.
Let's also not forget about the fourth down pass too. He made to Rome. That was a beautiful pass as well. That fourth down pass he made, back shoulder loft. That was a perfectly thrown ball to where you needed it.
Come on, man. That's a veteran.
The trust that you have in your rookie, like that's what I'm saying. In that moment, to trust him.
That's a veteran pass, JB. Come on, man.
I'm not saying that wasn't a good pass.
It was a veteran pass. Rookies don't make passes like that.
Let him go.
It was also terrible coverage too. Like I don't know what.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that because they were playing head to head. Yeah,
that's what good QBs are supposed to do. Recognize terrible coverage, terrible situations, and take advantage of that shit.
Hold on.
Good QBs are supposed to see that shit and fucking stab them in the heart and make them pay for that shit.
JB, you watch the football. Do you know the most impossible goddamn pass to fucking tip or intercept is a goddamn back shoulder pass? There's something that goddamn defender can do. The defender can't do shit about that pass.
I'm listening,
right, JB.
If you watch the pass, the defender actually was taking off. He was actually ahead of Rome. Like
he thought it was going deep.
He thought it was going deep.
He was playing deep.
So, and that's what I'm saying. He didn't play the ball. He played the what he thought the route was. And I'm not saying that. It's still a quality, great pass. Now watch this. Now you got Harrison Smith. Now you got Stephon Gilmore. Now you got Cam Bynum.
Stephon Gilmore.
He's still
good, but they old though. Let's keep this.
He's still productive.
I'm saying this right now, though. Secondary for the Vikings 4 weeks straight has been bad. They get turnovers from time to time. I'm going to give them that. They
lead
get
the league in turnovers.
Those are huge with the turnovers.
One. Green Bay right behind them. And Green Bay didn't get that one fucking turnover in this game.
They just gave up a 99-yard bomb to Will Levis this last game. It was a 99-yard bomb. It was Will Levis and Westbrook Naheem, the guy with 3 names.
The longest pass of the season for any team.
Yeah, they can be exploited. They have their moments.
Can we break down the score?
Yeah, we're getting 15 minutes to let's get to our scores and start getting to shutouts.
Well, I was close last week about I said 21-17, ended up being 20-19, but I think this score is going to be close too. I think we'll end up winning this game 23-17 or 23-20. Like we'll win.
Hey, choose one because I was with the win. Damn it!
I think we can win this game. I like what I saw in terms of the progress that we made.
Can't miss Chicago.
There we go.
We got no volume from you right now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you was. I couldn't hear you, bro. You was gone.
Okay, yeah. But knowing the progress that we made in this previous game, despite the fact that we lost, despite the fact that we was against some green folks, I do think that we got something to build on with this competent goddamn OC now. It's unfortunate that it's now week fucking 12 now that we finally have some competency in the fucking play calling. And hopefully he can continue on with building on his success. Because there was some success that we can take from that last game.
Will Levis, Jeff George, it's not bad too. So.
Damn near though. I mean, Will Levis got strong ass arm. Jeff George had a strong arm too. He was just trash at accuracy. But the thing is though, with Caleb can make that goddamn bomb pass too now. I need for him to be trusting his receivers to. Yes, he can. Caleb got a fucking arm. Don't you dare.
Well, you're breaking it down differently right there because yes, he has an arm to make those passes, but he doesn't have the accuracy to complete them.
Not yet.
He's one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL in deep ball passes right now.
No, you only want us to win for your own goddamn selfish reasons. All right. You don't want us to win for us to have a good win and feel good about ourselves.
Right.
You only want us to win for your own goddamn self. So
you don't want
please stop with the fake.
Hey, cut her off, man. We ain't talking about her no more.
You a damn Bears fan who turn around and be a Packers fan. That is the most blasphemous shit I've ever heard in my life. I've never heard nothing more blasphemous than that. But I will tell you this though, this will be a close game if, like I said, this all barring any injuries, barring any setbacks from Thomas Brown, I see us actually building on the progress that we did make with Caleb, getting the ball out of his hands quicker and identifying the blitz when it's coming and getting to his goddamn playmakers to go to goddamn distance. So I can see us winning this game by 6. Like I would probably say like maybe 26-20 or 27-24, 27-23, something like that. I can see us winning this game. I'm not as concerned about Minnesota as I was like 2 weeks ago with how bad we were playing.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
What? I'm watching that right now, actually.
But yeah, we can win this game.
All right. Am I worried? Yes, there's no question worried about with the Vikings and that dominant blitz packages that they bring, and they don't bring the same coverage every single time. It's going to be a real test for our offensive line. But I am on board with I'm not too worried about the Vikings offense. Sam Darnold just does not scare me or anything like that. I'm actually picking Bears winning this game 20-19.
Same score, huh?
Wait, is that what you said?
No. Same score. It's the Packer game last week.
Oh,
Same
is that what the score was in this game? Oh, yeah,
2019.
What? 20-19 Bears. This time, Cairo will kick a game-winning field goal to win it.
So we're gonna be down and we're gonna drive the ball down the field again, and he gonna get kick the field goal.
Or add late in the game, and then we're gonna trust Sam Darnold to walk down the field for the Vikings to win it, and that's just
I put money on Sam Darnold to fucking turn the goddamn ball over and help us win the game any day.
I'm giving the Bears this game because I just don't trust the Vikings offense. I think the Vikings were as lucky as they possibly can be the first half of the season. I think they're just coming down to earth right now.
And then they lost 3 straight games after they won the first 5 games. So it was like, the jig is up on Sam Darnold. I'm not. He don't scare me. I'm not worried about him. I'm really not. I'm more worried about Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Aaron Jones than I am about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, like them deep passes, if we don't get no goddamn no pressure on him and he's able to throw that bitch down the field to Justin Jefferson, him and JJ versus JJ gonna be a hell of a fucking matchup, man. We talking about Stone Cold against The Rock. That's gonna fucking be. Yeah, that's gonna be a fucking sight to see.
I would want my shutdown corner to be on JJ all day. I don't care what fucking side of the field that he's on. Shout out to Dennis McKinnon for calling that one.
Sweep the leg.
Hey,
So, JB,
I don't know if I'm
JB, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
My thoughts is I think y'all crazy as shit.
Here we go.
We going
Why?
Yes.
We gonna get blown out again,
because there is nothing that we have seen that makes us think that we're gonna go and dominate this team.
20-19 is a dominant.
These words you use.
I'm not talking about your scores.
Words, now.
I'm not talking about your scores. I'm not talking about your scores. Because we're talking about a top 10 defense, number one in takeaways, third in sacks. One of our Achilles heels, we can't run the ball against top defenses, and we also don't score touchdowns against top defenses. You know what else we don't do? We don't do well against sacks. Our quarterback is the most sacked quarterback in the NFL currently. If that doesn't give you pause for concern, then I don't even know why we're talking no more.
I mean, we did score 2 touchdowns versus the top defense in the Packers.
We're living in fandom and delusion.
We scored 2 touchdowns in a game-winning drive against a top-tier defense.
And did we win or we lost? What happened?
Which one do you want? You just said we couldn't do shit against the damn defense, and we did. We got close to it.
We're talking about winning and losing right now.
Yeah, we ain't talking about winning and losing. We lost the game. Way to state the damn obvious, JB. I'm talking about what we were doing against that defense. They couldn't stop us. 9 for 14. You can't make that shit up on third down. You can't make that up.
Stop. Because when I brought to you the Washington situation and we talked about a Hail Mary, but I said, look at the game within the game, and they dominated us. Y'all didn't want to hit. Y'all didn't want to hit it. Yes, they did
dominate us.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, get some help, bro. Because Washington,
you need to get some goddamn help because the damn drugs you on ain't sold in the damn states. They didn't fucking dominate us. The game was one score. How's that dominant?
Bro, I just told you, if you don't look at the score and look at the stats, Washington dominated us. It's not for debate. Arizona,
35-17. Mama
it's not
said
for debate.
35-17.
And I'm not too far from mom. I got 24-17. And I got Caleb Williams throwing an interception. And I also, hear me out. Not saying this because I'm not being mad. I don't think he plays well against the blitz.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
What about Sam Darnold, JB?
We don't blitz though, so I mean we can't really say that we're gonna.
I think he's gonna have time.
What about Sam Darnold, JB?
He's going to have time. I think this is going to be an easy game for him because Eberflus don't know what the fuck he's doing. Sam Darnold might actually sit up there and be like, "Oh, I've been waiting to think this 2 easy ones." Boop, 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 boop. And I know we love Jalen Johnson. I know we love Jalen Johnson. That man-child Justin Jefferson is different.
Oh, we know that. We ain't unfamiliar with the motherfucker. Like, we know him. We know him. He's the best. Right now, he's the best guy I've ever seen in the game.
If we struggle with Christian Watson, what you think he gonna do?
Those were lucky ass passes to Christian Watson.
I don't want to hear no caveats.
You give us this shit all the damn time. Now, when I say it's a problem,
let's stay on subject here, guys.
All right.
Running out of time here. Stay on topic here.
Let's get this shit back.
T, it's on you.
Track, man. So
I am Black Yoda. Thank you, Mel.
I'm close to.
Hold on.
No, he's not. Stop.
Hold on. JB's done with the shout outs. He did the the.
Oh, I thought this was just predictions. Was it shout outs?
It's just predictions right now.
Well, we might as well do shout outs really quick. JB,
We're
you
at
want to do your
2 hour
shout-out?
mark. I mean,
I'm
T said
giving my,
it's just predictions.
I'm giving my prediction right now, which is close to Mama's. 35-17 was very close, but I'm even gonna go a little further and say 38-17 Minnesota. I just don't. I mean, we're gonna continue to see Caleb get better, but I don't think we're gonna see a
Just gonna
win
keep
against
shitting on
Minnesota.
our defense, though. Huh?
I just don't.
our defense ain't
Man,
shit.
I just don't see us shutting
38
down
points.
Aaron Jones, man.
38 points first.
I
half.
just don't see us shutting down.
You put up
Aaron
that crack video really quick.
Bullets?
Mesh.
No, I'm not. I'm nowhere near Georgia.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Thank you.
Any goddamn thing, I'm Han Solo.
I just don't see us shutting down Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is a fucking beast.
I mean, Aaron Jones is ranked
I hope I'm wrong
in the NFL this year. So I
hope
mean,
I'm wrong.
He's not balling out like
23rd.
that this year.
He's
Like,
23rd ranked running back in the NFL this year. They
Come
just
on, man.
use him so differently, which makes him effective. So I mean, I'm going to give him.
I hope that I'm wrong. I really
hope
hope that I'm wrong.
The same way Green
But
Bay
I'm
used him, Minnesota
thinking
used him.
38-17.
All right, let's flip it into shout outs. Quick shout outs.
Let's go into shout outs, man.
Chicago.
Go ahead, Mr. Chicago. You got like 2 minutes. You got like a minute.
I was going to say a minute. We all get a minute. We
I
do
have
need
to
a
say
minute.
Shout out to y'all, man. Again, man. Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, Chicago Clubhouse Network for, again, chopping it up with y'all every week, talking about this thing. It's unfortunate that we got to talk about losses more than fucking wins, because I had some shit like cooked up in my head when we would win this goddamn game. It was gonna be fucking hilarious too. I'm just saying. But I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna get to do this shit pretty damn soon. I'm gonna hold off enough optimism in this
Until the Seattle game.
Yeah, I don't know. But I will say though, yeah, like I said, shout out to Thomas Brown, man, for, I mean, despite the inept and inconsistency and lack of accountability that we had in our play caller previously, motherfucker was only hit 9 weeks and he got his ass fucking fired. That's how fucking bad he was. So the fact that he came in on a short week, put together a damn good game plan that almost got us a win. This wasn't on him. This wasn't on Caleb. This was on the goddamn head coach playing scared and not want to take risks. Life is about risk, man. You got to risk it to get the goddamn biscuit. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Flus ain't a head coach, he ain't got enough heart, he ain't got enough goddamn backbone in himself to even fucking be a real head coach, to even fucking trust his team to go down the field and even make a play for a game-winning drive for a touchdown, let alone a goddamn closer field goal. But lets me know that he don't have faith in himself. Again, you got to risk it to get the biscuit, goddammit. Great coaches do this kind of shit. Because I guarantee you, Andy Reid would have thought twice about going for another goddamn play with the damn clock on his side, time on his side, and the fucking ball on his goddamn side. Mahomes getting this bitch in the end zone, whether you like it or not. But again, man, I want us to win this goddamn game and any of these games, despite the coaching, despite the head coach. But rely on the player personnel and they got them skill sets.
I'm going to ask you a yes or no question.
All right.
And all I want is the yes or no.
Okay.
Are we going to win another game this season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Frank, it's on you.
Shout out to all you guys. Always fun to be on here on Tuesday nights. Always fun to be on Tuesday nights, even if it was as depressing as what we just witnessed with this fucking Sunday game. But still doesn't change the attitude and the drive that we all have on here. So shout out to all you guys. Shout out to that Mel girl who decided to come in here and grace us with her presence. Shout out to Melissa as well, the legend. Other than that, hey, the legend. Other than that, hey, I got nothing else, man. Let's get it going.
I'm convinced that Mel probably has like one of them split jerseys. It's a Bears jersey and a Green Bay jersey.
That can never go together. I better not ever see that.
I do got to give a shout out to one person.
She got one.
I want to give a shout out to one person in the chat who had a real funny comment that popped up too. which my name of my toilet bowl is Lambeau Field. That was funny. that was funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
I think that was
I did see that comment.
Mel, listen to me.
Hilarious.
You say you from Wisconsin? Ain't shit to do in no goddamn Wisconsin. Wisconsin fuck around with may not ever allow me to even step foot in their goddamn state.
Running backwards naked through a cornfield. That's like the big things that go on.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever fucking seen. Or they do that naked plunge, that look in the ice and shit, the dumb shit. That dumb ass shit they be doing out there. Fucking.
All right, JB, it's on you, Playboy.
So I just want to shout out again. Tuesdays is my favorite day of the week, other than when I get my son. So thank y'all for coming in. The banter is always excellent, always top tier. Although we are mired in a little bit of delusion, both on panel and off. Hey, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. The thing that I want to say is I love our passion. I do not love our delusion. That is one thing that we have to kind of cultivate and bring to a head, because the one thing that we know is this: win or lose next game. Are we going to think that's going to right the ship? I don't think so.
No.
Because you know who we got after next week?
In the right direction.
We got them boys. We got them people who have put up 250-point games this year.
That's what I'm
So for all of you people, and hey, T, this should have been a posting though, because you're good at keeping receipts. For all of those people that said the Bears were going 13-4, or they were going 12-5, and I sat up there and told you, this ain't about you, brother. I told you.
You are shouting out to him right now.
I'm out. It's my time. Along with my man Lorenzo Clemens.
I didn't say that shit. I didn't say either one of them.
New Orleans Rays and Bread. We told y'all. It ain't gonna happen. And that's why I say the Bears fandom fall in delusion with smoke and mirrors, and they don't really see what's really going on. Until we get some real coaching. They ain't working. Until we get some real coaching. We get some real tutelage for Caleb, because guess what? He here the next 2-3 years minimum. We are not even relevant in our own division. Yes, Lorenzo, you and I said 7 wins. We ain't that far off. Because I tell you, if we win a game again, it'll be a fluke. And the team that we might be able to beat might be the 49ers, because I don't know what's going on over there. But they just lost to Seattle.
Over there.
Yep.
But it'll be our luck come December 8th. They whoop our ass.
Yeah, but it's in San Francisco, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that's I'd feel better if it was in Chicago.
It's in the Bay.
Hey, that's a division. Listen to me.
I feel much better about it being in Chicago, because
Arizona is 6-4. All the other 3 teams, 5-5. Look it up.
Yeah, all of them are. Yeah, NFC West right now, everybody got 5 wins or more. 5 wins or more right now. Yep.
That ain't nobody I feel comfortable with.
No.
So guess what? We're going to take the North and never give it back. Not this season.
We've been south of the fucking North since he said that shit.
Lies you tell. Lies you tell.
No, I just said we've been south of the fucking North since he made that damn statement.
There you go. And I say, and Chicago, I know you'll back me on this, Eberflus, you're out of here. Ryan Poles, you might be next.
You might fucking be next.
That's true.
If he don't listen to me, if he don't fire this entire coaching staff, his ass better get fired. I don't listen. This is all on him, because he had an opportunity.
You're fired.
I I have to ask the panel a quick question though. How in the blue fuck and 2 AA batteries are we a worse team? How are we a worse team with more fucking talent? How the fuck is that possible?
Coaching. No, I don't care how much fucking talent you have. Coaching is always going to be
stick to shout outs. Stick to shout outs.
I had to ask that question.
Shout out.
All right, lit up that chat, JB. Let's hear it.
Yo, hey, my man Jay Grizz.
And he froze.
Yeah.
I Jay Grizz, you got the only shout out today, buddy. Take it.
Bullets, man.
Hey, B, come back, man.
He rolling, man. Bullets was throwing the zingers out there, man. Listen, I got comebacks for all them goddamn zingers throwing at me. So, but I appreciate that. That was funny though.
Damn.
All right.
Is
Well,
JB coming back? Or?
JB,
he's out.
Your dial up is fucking up, man. Get back on your AOL, man.
Connection is fucking up, man.
Get back on your AOL.
There he is.
Hey, I promise you, my internet just like it lagged, went out, and came back on. I'm like, what's going on? It's the craziest stuff. Like Comcast, get your shit together, please.
Oh yeah.
Your reception is as bad as the goddamn play call in Shane Washington.
Hey, you disrespectful.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
No, it was good as hell. I gotta give it.
Jay Grizz was your first one, JB. The only one
Jay
you got.
Grizz, it's Luca chimed in talking about some Lions talk. Hey, Jay Grizz, give me 2 weeks. I mean, it's Luca. Give me 2 weeks. Come back in. Keith Sperry jumped in. Of course, Kirk Commish. Bullets, my man, my brother, my man, 50 grand. Andrea Schmitz. Alex Solis chimed in. He came through. Daniel Kalen came in. He chimed in. Brian Price, a Packers fan. You know what? Brian Price didn't go too hard on us because he understood what we was going through. He knew that it was a hard time. Matt Henry, Tucson J. Some of our slowly becoming P1s. Love that. Logan, thank you for chiming in. Also, Leah, Logan and Leah, thank you for chiming in. So Andrew,
did you say Effie? Effie had the line of the night.
What was it? Can you put it up? What was the line of the night? Scott Hopkins, my man Scott J. Hopkins. Jeanette Johnson.
On the toilet, Lambo.
What? Oh, that was it? Hey,
yeah.
That was I said that.
Everybody clap.
That was hilarious.
Thank you.
That shit was funny.
You know what? Hilarious. If I ever make it to Green Bay, I'm pissing on their building.
I'm gonna take a shit in their damn seats. I'm gonna be sitting there and I'm just gonna let it rip, man.
Hey, look, I ain't trying to get arrested. So, hey, my man Mike Hughes did chime in. Shout out to the Chicago Sky, Mike Hughes. Thank you, my beat reporter. Yeah, Effie was on it. Matt Evans, thank you for chiming in. Hey, Matt Evans had a lot to say. Mel the Packers. Man. Hey, Lorenzo, my man, 50 grand. Thank you for chiming in, Lorenzo. Hey, the chat was lit. Hey, Sivius R. Dixon came back. Thank you for chiming in, Sivius. Kenny Adams, I believe you are new. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. And Kenny actually said, Caleb showed if he gets good protection, he can make good decisions. Yet to be seen, but I appreciate the foresight, right? And Stewart, my man, Ann Stewart, thank you for chiming in. We appreciate it. Damn, the chat was lit. Even Mel jumped back in. So Mel jumped off the show. Matt Evans, thank you for chiming in. Got back in the chat and was going crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mel. Shout out on that.
Yes,
although she's a pack fuck fan,
right?
Thank you, Mel.
I appreciate her. I appreciate her candor.
Yeah. Okay, right. Oh, my man Champ Cabarrubio. My man Champ, welcome back. Thank you for chiming in, brother. We haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. We appreciate you. Mama Gordon, love and respect.
Love having Mama on.
Can't wait to have you come back so we can have a little, something coming tea. We'll talk about that later. Bears down. Don't know who you are, Bears down, but thank you. Bears Down said, I wouldn't mind riding on Mel's wagon. Bullets, wink, wink. Work on changing our colors. Yeah, if you
man, you listen, man.
Shot.
Come on,
if
man.
If you ever thought about shooting your shot, God
come on, man.
Damn it, that was it.
You can't be trying to trade teams just because an attractive woman was on the show talking about her damn green fuck team.
Yeah, but hey, Mr. Chicago. I felt like that was some tender shit. Like we need to connect them. Like, damn.
Hey.
This ain't no goddamn love connection. This ain't no damn love connection.
Come on, man. Let's move on.
Brother,
It's Bears connection.
No, the hell it ain't.
Hey,
we start winning.
Hey, I gotta give a shout out.
We start connecting folk and having people get married, putting blue and orange together in their goddamn wedding and shit. When we start winning games, damn man.
I gotta give a shout out to my man Chris Edgerton, aka Foul Mouth C. Although he was the show, he was able to comment. Hey, take care of that prince, my man. Take care of that baby. So we appreciate that. And my God, this shit, it's people still chiming in. I love it. We do this for y'all, and thank you for chiming in, liking and subscribing to Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. We do this for y'all.
Head over to YouTube if you can, guys. All the Facebook viewers we're seeing, head over to YouTube. That's where we want to eventually be.
I've seen a ton of YouTube, more YouTube than Facebook tonight. Yeah. Way more.
It's good.
And again, so Effie Willis, I want to thank you for chiming in and keeping with us. That's a brand new subscriber. I also want to thank SB. I want to thank you fellas. And I want to say this. If it's one person, and I mean just one, watching the show, and we ain't got nobody else, it's the podcast mom, most affectionately known as Miss Sandra Lonnie. Love you, lady. Thank you.
Absolutely.
That's my mama, y'all.
All right, time for my shout outs. Crooked, cut the music. Please.
Why do we get music and you don't? That's bullshit.
I had to cut the music a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, y'all been complaining about the damn the shout out music, man. I don't mind it.
So, first of all, I want to shout out Cheesehead Mel for taking the time to come on the podcast, jump in and out the chat. That's my cousin. Melody. She did live here for a second, but she's lived most of her life in Milwaukee. So now she is an official fucking cheesehead. Yeah, I know. All right, enough about that.
I got cousins. they make poor decisions in life too, so I understand.
I want to shout out Melissa, whom is a legend, a Chicago Bears classroom legend. She was able to get Kyler Gordon to her school and talk to the kids and take pictures with the kids, which was nice because, like I said, Roseland is an overlooked community, and the kids definitely need some kind of inspiration. And it was nice that he went over there and talked to the kids, and Melissa made that happen. So, I mean, Eva Gordon made that happen for Melissa, and Melissa executed and then made it happen at the school. So, shout out to both of them for that. You know, that's huge. Shout out to Kyler too. For sure. Getting in the hood like that.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and that was nice, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Chat was super lit. I'm not gonna go over all the names again, but it was super lit. And I know that there were people who did not participate that were in the background watching. So you are officially a lurker.
Good times.
Good times.
So you're a lurker, but we appreciate you anyway because you put up with our foolishness and arguing, and we thank you. We appreciate you. But yeah, it goes down on the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Not me, because I don't do that arguing back and forth shit. I don't do that, but I'll let JB Mr. Chicago do that. I don't do that shit. But it's always entertaining. But these are my guys. They know what they're talking about. We're all passionate Bears fans in the chat and on here. We're passionate Bears fans. We all feel like we have a point and we want to get it across. It just so happens that Mr. Chicago feels like he has 1,000 points he wants to get across. And he wants to get them across in 1 minute.
Hey, don't single that man out.
Hey, please don't. Because listen, I can't leave no stone unturned. I'll be having me in the background some of the damn time. I'll be just sitting here waiting. And my
Thank
blood
you, Dream.
I'll be like,
Appreciate you guys.
Get your ass up here with a straight
One of those stress balls. Just sit there. I can just sit down there.
Let's get this train back on the tracks. Let's get this train back on the tracks. But anyway, I appreciate all y'all. Mr. Chicago, Frank the Tank, JB the Stat Man, all my guys, all love. I appreciate y'all. Wouldn't be a show without y'all. Because don't nobody want to listen to me talk for 2 hours.
Yeah, but I don't blame them.
Chicago, man,
I wouldn't even have anything to talk about for 2 hours. I'm not even a talker like that. So
Chicago against the fucking world, man. You'll always hear me say that, man. Ain't no city like Chicago. Man.
Hey, I need Ryan Poles to have a little vision.
He better.
But you got to have vision.
And speaking of vision, that's one of our sponsors on 119th and Loomis. Shout out to them, all of them over there. You got Gavin, Sir, and others. But definitely shout out to them. The venue over there is phenomenal. You can use it as I used it as my dad's repast. You can use it for a birthday party. They have Bears games there. Bears Nation, they sponsor the Bears games. It's huge on every Sunday. So if you get a chance, check it out. It's on the south side, 119th Loomis.
He's still on it.
Hey, listen, when I was up there, we had our all-black event, our CVS alumni weekend. Our kickoff event was up there at Visions.
Oh, yeah.
Friday night. So, and
you were supposed to call us.
We kicked. Listen, man. I was too busy moving around the city, but we were kicking it that night. We kicked it hard, man. We took over the goddamn city.
But you ain't call us.
So also, goddamn it, I want to shout out Hugh. Hugh is also one of the sponsors. It's a club on Cermak in between Wabash and Michigan. You definitely want to check that out. But I recommend going on Saturday night. Because if you go on Friday night, it's going to be a lot of juking. It's going to be a lot of footwork. You want to go there on Friday night, man.
That's my shit now. That's my shit now. That's juke.
Finish this Jocks is a sponsor for Monday show if I'm not wrong. But shout out to Fantasy Jocks too. You get all your trinkets and I don't know what else you get at Fantasy Jocks, so I can't speak on that. But I'm trinkets. Yeah, trinkets. You like that word?
There's a lot of stuff you can get at Fantasy Jocks.
You like that? No. But go to Hugh. Check Hugh out. It's the dope little venue, man. And also check out Signature. I think I spoke on it a little earlier. That's Israel Donajay's spot.
You did, yes.
And he had a party there for his birthday, and it was dope. It was dope. It's a nice spot, good food. It's always crowded, so they take reservations. So you might want to make a reservation before you go. But it's a good time. It's definitely a good time. And Moore's Beer, raise your standards. If you are a beer drinker, even if you aren't a beer drinker,
Beer enthusiasts.
They have like 6 different flavors for everybody's palate. So, if you're a wine drinker, you'll like that beer. If you're a serious beer drinker, you'll like that beer. So definitely check that out. You get it at Whole Foods. You get it at Benny's. You can get it at Mariano's.
INS.
A&S Liquor. A&S Liquor, but that's a South Side thing. South Side of Chicago thing. A&S Liquor on 75th and King Drive, and A&S on 53rd and Kimbark.
The old Kimbark Liquors.
Yeah, exactly. The old Kimbark Liquors.
And if you're in the south suburbs, Matson Liquors.
Yeah, you can go out there and get on Lincoln Highway. Exactly.
I'm in the suburbs. I ain't got shit.
Nah, you ain't gonna get it over there in Wheaton. Nah, you gonna have to stick with Bud Light or
nobody drinking Bud Light out here, motherfucker. Nobody drinking that Bud Light shit.
Frank, you need to come to the city so I can take care of it.
But my last shout, man, it was my mom's birthday.
Well, we don't need.
We
don't need Frank getting lost on the south side. We don't need Frank to get lost because then we don't need
as long as I'm walking a lot.
My last shout out, guys.
Shout out to your mama. Happy birthday.
My mom's birthday over the weekend, man. Yeah, and it was a good time. We threw a party at this spot in Palos Hills.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. And we still kicking. We all face challenges. We all gonna face challenges in this life as we get older.
Yeah.
And we getting older, we facing tragedies and shit, but we still here. We still here.
Yeah.
So I'm saying all that to say, man, keep on kicking. Keep on kicking. Whatever you face, whatever challenges you face, just keep kicking. You'll get past it and keep on going. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I'm done.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
Oh, go against the world.
Bark, bark.
What happened? That was quick.
It didn't.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
Good night, Czechoslovakia. Wait, that's not God. Wait, that's God, isn't it?
No, we didn't even get there yet. Go home. It's over. We didn't even get there.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
Slovakia.